Yo! I was wondering where the game was. There it is. Hi! Good morning, everyone! Good morning. Welcome to a new week. It is definitely Monday. It's Tuesday. It's Monday today. We're starting off our week right. A little bit of yapping. As I like to do, starting our week off with yapping. Speaking of starting our week with yapping, starting our week with a schedule on the stream. Do not panic. Just because it's on the screen does not mean we are ending stream. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Let's say shut up. We just started the week. Don't give me a hard time immediately. I'll get you. I'll greet everybody after this. But to start off, wanted to make sure we go over the schedule real quick for the week, because it's a pretty big week, I think. All right. So today, Tuesday, we're doing our Powerwash sim. Our regular start to the week, something nice and calm and chill, where we just talk and catch up and talk about the week, what we're looking forward to, etc., you know, all the yappage. Wednesday, we are probably, I think, finishing The Last of Us. I'm very excited to see what the conclusion will be. I'm expecting a complete and utter sobbing fest of literally everybody dying, bro. I don't think anyone's making it out of this one alive, dude. I think everyone's gonna fucking die. This shit sucks, bruh. You know that, or somehow only Ellie will survive, and there's like no way in hell she can go back to Jackson after like losing everybody, right? There's like no way. Like the leader woman who was like Tommy's wife, right, would definitely not let her back in after Tommy got fucking blasted, and everybody else too, right? Not a chance, dude. On Thursday, slight change. I forgot the fact that I'm going to the dentist on Thursday at noon. So I'm pushing the league stream back to, I believe I said 2 p.m. EST. So 2 hours later than normal, 2 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. GMT. Give me a little bit of time to come home, relax a little bit, because I got to get there. I'm just going for like a cleaning and a checkup. Excuse me. Because Ontario has like a new, Canada, well, Ontario in general has like a new thing with dentistry where you can get like free cleanings a couple times a year. So I'm taking advantage of that. Like, why wouldn't I, right? It's free. On Friday, it is the beginning. Friday is the beginning of District V. Woo! And here's the little promotional thing here. I will, in fact, be participating in District V. I know it says 21st to March 4th. It's a little bit misleading because that's JST. It is starting at 8 a.m. JST on the 21st. However, that also means that it's starting at 6 p.m. EST on the 20th. So I thought it was starting on Saturday, but in fact, it's starting on Friday. So to start our Friday off, we will be taking the day off and then starting up stream at night, 6 p.m. EST. That is when the server first goes live for the very, very first time. There will be little windows where those of us participating can hop on the server a little bit early just to customize our characters so that they're all ready to go. You can spend a bunch of time customizing them at the start, right? Which is nice. But that'll be when the server goes live for the very first time, and all the people will be streaming on it and jumping on it. So I'm expecting it to be kind of crazy, but you know, you can't miss opening day, opening hour, not a chance. So we'll be doing that Friday, 6 p.m. EST. On the 21st, we'll be having our members peak. So those who are YouTube members and Twitch subs will be playing some peak together. And then after that, at about 7 p.m., we'll be jumping back on to District 5, District V. I still don't know if it's District 5 or District V. I think it's District V. I think it's like the letter, because VTuber, I think. I think. I don't actually know, now that I think about it. Alright. And Karya gets to be in timeout for 30 seconds for that one. Come here, Karya. Let's put you in the corner. Put you in a little shame corner. Come here. Shame corner. Shame corner. Anyway. Very important thing to also note with District V or District 5, whichever one it is. No matter. It will actually only be open during peak hours. So, from my understanding, it is open from 6 p.m. EST until 6 a.m. EST, and after that, it is closed. It is not available. You cannot log into the server. The server will be offline. That means that every single day there will be maintenance done, which is really nice. So, you know, the server will always be clean and not laggy, and it'll be really good every day, which is pretty nice. Excuse me, sorry, I'm really sniffly today. I did take medicine, but, you know, it is what it is. Another thing it means is that whenever we do go on the server, it will be basically considered peak hours. I think probably all the Euro bros will be hopping on the minute it goes live at 6 p.m. because that will be like 11 p.m. or midnight for them already. So I'll probably be hopping on immediately. And then basically everywhere else will be hopping around probably like 8, 9 p.m. I'd assume. Because people in like EST time zones or PST, that'd be 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. And then those on JST or anywhere else in the world, like on the opposite side in Asia's, for example, will be morning time, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. kind of thing. So, and with the weekend coming up, it'll be perfect time for them to hop on as well. But yeah, it'll only be open during the actual peak hours, so 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Very exciting. So we won't be really missing anything when we're not streaming, which is pretty cool. So other really big announcement is the 22nd, Sunday, is when we are starting our birthday donathon. Yippee! 22nd is actually the birthday day. That's Cat Day, February 22nd. So that is Kohaku birthday, February 22nd. And we'll be celebrating from the 22nd until the 28th. So every single day, we'll be starting stream around either noon or 11:30 a.m., depending on what's going on first in that day. And then from there forward, we'll probably be streaming until about 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., depending on how I'm doing. So at least 5 hours of stream per day, if not a little bit more. And then on top of that, after I take a break to go have dinner, we'll be going live with a daily, or shall I say nightly, District V stream as well. So basically every single day during this upcoming week, from the 22nd to the 28th, expect about 12 hours of stream. Every day. I might die. I might die. But we're going to do our best because I really don't want to miss out on the opportunity to interact with some people that I've been wanting to interact with for so long. Like new people that I've never gotten to interact with before. And then also, I just think it'll be a lot of fun. It's an opportunity to interact with a lot of people you guys know, obviously, and people I know. People get to meet new people, get to meet new viewers potentially. It's a really cool time. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun on the server. I think I'm just gonna have a load of fun regardless. So, you know, nightly streams for that as well. Yeah, I'm very excited. We have, let's pop this up for one more second there. That is just the official little post that everybody made, which was really sweet. They made like this whole set of assets and everything that we could use and just pop our name into and plug everything in there. It was really cool. Everyone kind of has a matching one, so it's kind of neat. So I'm gonna sip my tea while I set up the next image. Hold on. It's smaller. And cha-chang. We have our birthday donathon goal list as well. So I wanted to pop that up on screen. This is not going on right now. Do not Donate or do anything right now. Please, Lord. Every $5. Fuck no. Why would I do that to myself? That would mean if we hit the final goal of 2,000, I would have had to do, what, how many punishments? 2 for every 10, so that's 5 every 100. No, it's 10. That's 20 every $100. And multiply that by another 20. Fuck no. What are you, a psychopath? Jesus. I, like, undercut it by, like, a lot. I, like, divided by 2 instead of multiplying by 2 there. Whoops. Hell no. Hell no. But anyway, we have a bunch of different goals here. We have some of the more basic ones, like chat tweets, chat chooses banner. I thought it'd be fun to do a no glasses stream, like pick a game and then no glasses allowed. I did that one before, and that was a lot of fun, I thought. We have play a rage game at 300. I'll choose a rage game and play it. And I hate rage games, notoriously. So if you want to hear Crash Outs of the Century, there it is. We have at 400 reading a horror short stories. One thing I kind of wanted to try, and I thought would be a really fun thing to do, is I don't know if you guys ever watch videos about it on like YouTube, but I like watching this one YouTube creator called Mr. Nightmare. Let me actually move myself over a little bit. There we go. I felt like I wasn't centered. Called Mr. Nightmare, and he like reads horror short stories or like scary real short stories kind of thing about anything really from Reddit or from wherever. And I thought that'd be a really fun thing to try doing, like record it. Record like horror short stories and make like a little video of that. I think that'd be really cool. And like have someone polish it a little bit so the audio sounds really crisp and good. At 500 we have write and record a voice pack. I haven't done a voice pack since like the first one they kind of made us do with Globy, so I haven't ever really done it again. So I thought it could be a fun little treat to like write another one and record it. Could be fun. And again, I'd have that all mastered and like done at a high quality. At 600, chat gets to choose a skeb theme. So we'd have some votes, for example. Like I'd have some options up. We'd come up with some options together. We'd vote in the Discord, and then whatever one gets the most, it would be the theme of the skeb. Now I'd go find an artist and then get that drawn up. Sorry, excuse me. At 700, I have attempt to beat hardcore Minecraft. And hardcore Minecraft is like, it sets the game to hard in the first place, but also if you die, you're dead forever. So essentially, I'll just keep doing it until I eventually win. And I'm not trying to like win in a single stream or anything like that. We'd have like, this would be like a new game series of trying to beat it. And if I fail and die, I have to restart. And it'd be like really shitty, but I would do it. I would tank it. I can do it. Maybe I can do it. If I die, if I fail the dragon fight 3 times, I give up. But I think we could do it. I think, maybe. I don't know, man. On 800, we have a Choices Matter game where chat chooses every single choice, because I thought that'd be kind of fun. Like, for example, recently I've been playing Until Dawn. And, like, the choices have... Well, on Aomi, I've been playing it. Where every choice kind of matters to the point where it can literally change your relationship with somebody and it change them saving you or letting you die. So we're going to pick a game that's, like, very, like, choices matter. Maybe, like, The Wolf Among Us or something. What is that? What it's called? The other Telltale game series. We'll pick a game like that. Well, I'll be playing it however I want, but whenever it gets to a point where we have to choose like left or right, or save them, or like spare them or kill them, we'll put a vote up and chat will vote for every single option. So that could be really fun, I think. Even if you guys, even if I'm like, I want to do this, you guys be like, no, do this instead. I'd be like, ah, and I do it, right? 8 how sniffly I am this morning, man. I took medicine, but oh well. At 900, I have a movie script reading, so I will give you some options. Like, for example, I could give you like Shrek, and if Shrek gets voted the most, I will read the entire Shrek script, and I will try to like at least differentiate the voice a little bit, like try to act it out properly even, and we'll do a stream of the entire movie, whether that's like B-movie or Shrek or whatever we vote for, right? At 1,000, we will have reached the amount for the first song cover, so I will be eventually working towards getting that song cover. So start recording. Start talking to people about getting it made, like the art for it, the music for it, like all that kind of stuff, getting the mixing, everything like that. Onto the bonus goals at 1250. We'll do it in their hand cam stream. And that, I haven't really chose the theme of that yet, but there's like a lot of options. I think it could be really fun depending on what we decide we want to do with it. If we hit that goal, could be pretty fun. And then from there, we go on to a Hear Me Out stream, because I thought that could be a funny concept of what to do. At 1750, you guys keep bugging me about it every time I try to show you my schedule. You're like, oh, to stream over, oh, ending already. Bro, I'm gonna beat all of you with a stick. We'll have an actual ending screen. I will commission an actual ending screen, so you no longer can do that. You'll no longer be able to do that anymore, because we'll have an actual ending screen, and you won't be able to say shit to me anymore about that, all right? That joke will die. If we get to 2,000, double the original goal, I will have enough to prepare a second song cover, which will be really cool. I feel I never really know what to do as far as like what to set things when it comes to events like this. I think a lot of people also feel kind of troubled by it a little bit when they have to like decide how much to ask for goals and stuff. The way I rationalize these goals are mainly just around the 2 song covers. And the idea that through this entire week of literally daily streams and nightly streams, this will essentially fund 2 big projects for my 2026. 2 of the main projects obviously being covers that I want to do. I think my end goal is I would like to do 2 covers per year, because I'm not like a big singer. I'm not like a famous singer or like known for my singing, but I like singing. I think it's fun. I like doing covers, but excuse me, it's not exactly something that's really affordable to do on my own. So the idea is just to fund them through this week-long donathon kind of thing, right? The birthday streams. And if we can get it all funded, then great. I won't have to worry about it anymore, and I won't have to like I don't know, scramble around last minute trying to figure out how to like get a little bit extra for like the cover song or for like a mixing or something. I'll have it all set aside and like already ready to go, so that'll be really cool. Aomi another week? No, Aomi is taking a break that week. Not a chance, dude. I'll be doing literally daily Kohaku streams and then daily Kohaku District 5 streams. Not a chance. Not a chance. No, wouldn't work out anyway. There's literally no time of the day to do one, even if I wanted to. Because anytime I won't be streaming, I'll be either eating or sleeping. And that's it. And then, like, obviously showering and taking care of myself a little bit. But, you know, other than that, like, I don't have time for literally anything else, even if I wanted to. I sip my tea. If we do somehow hit these goals, I will be adding stretch goals. I have a couple in mind, and I won't tell you what they are, because why would I do that? Why would I do that? It's more fun just to focus on these goals, and if we do hit them, I have a few other stretch goals in mind, but I'm not too worried about it in general. I'll be incredibly happy if we can even make it close to the second cover, but obviously I would love to hit that. That is the end goal. If we hit the first song cover, I'm satisfied. Obviously would love I stretched for 10 minutes for 3D concert. So that would require commissioning a 3D model that I'd actually like, which is a few $1,000s. It'd be buying all the tracking equipment and cameras that I would need for that. That would also require me upgrading my PC to actually be able to handle that. And then it would also be me having to make sure I have the rights to any of the songs I want to sing so that the concert doesn't get taken down or copyright infringement like claim put on it. Yeah, it's just not happening, dude. It's just not happening, man. I'm sorry. It's not that's not happening. Nope, no. Nope, not happening. Hi, Bill. Hello. I haven't started my my welcomes to everyone yet. I was just talking about the week coming up. All right. But yeah, that's our plan, starting on the 22nd until the 28th. It'll be all day, all night streams. It's gonna be insane. Yeah. Oh, Lord, have mercy on all of us. It also was really fun to, I got to use this art again. This was actually birthday art Amo Sensei, or my art mama, gave me last year for my birthday, which is really cool. I got to use it again. So, with that out of the way, we talked about the week coming up. And even the next week, technically. It is time to say hello to everyone. Yippee! Sorry for making you wait so much. I wanted to, like, talk about that stuff right away before we jumped into the game, just so I could actually, like, focus on it a little bit more, right? So, actually, let me use my inhaler. That might help me a little bit. That might help me. Freaking stuffy nose, man. I took medicine, but it's still not helping as much as I'd like it to. Anyway. Good morning, and I will definitely be repeating some people's names, because it's been over half an hour since we started. So I will be repeating names by accident. If I say you multiple times, then I mean good morning multiple times, I guess. It's a special treat. Good morning and welcome in Himiko. Good morning, welcome in Zajawa. Good morning, welcome in Karya. Good morning, welcome in Ku. Good morning, welcome in Kiyoshi. Good morning, welcome in Majira. Good morning, welcome in Ennis. Good morning, welcome in Cass. Good morning, welcome in Kimi. Good morning, welcome in Rhubarb. Good morning, welcome in Susume. Good morning, welcome in Silent Art. Good morning and welcome in Want to Sleep. Good morning and welcome in Benny. Good morning and welcome in Juve. Good morning and welcome in Ghost of Mint. Good morning and welcome in Bear. Good morning and welcome in Streamlabs. Sure, why not? Good morning and welcome in Troy. Good morning, welcome in Cass? I'm not sure if I said good morning to you yet. I think I did, but I'm not certain. So you get two just in case. Good morning, welcome in Vil. Good morning and welcome in Kid. Good morning and welcome in Dewey. Power Simulator. What? There's no way. Good morning, welcome in Nano. Dewey, what the fuck, man? This game's great, dude. My minus 40. Jesus, dude. Holy moly. Say morning to me. You were at, like, the bottom, kid. Like, no surprise. Your ass was at the bottom. I was saying good morning to all the people who were here before you first. I have to get to you. I'm patient, bruh. This game is so good, Rui. It's so good. It's so good for just talking, man. That's the best part about it. It's such a good talking game. It's such a good talking game. That's the best part about it. And there's cats you can pet. Look. Game of the year. Yes. Bubbles. You must meow for me, Bubbles. Meow. Bubbles, please. Bubbles, please. You're really hanging me out to dry here. Bubbles. Bubbles, bro, lock in. Bubbles, lock in! Thank you. Ulysses? Oh, he's purring extra loud. Come on. Come on. Don't embarrass me like this, bro. Come on. Oh, for God's sakes. Thank you. Yes. Game of the year. Game of the year. I said it. All right. And it's time to continue. Where were we last? I don't think we started either of these, right? Do you want to do a theater first? Oh, Lord. If we do the theater, it's literally... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's The Last of Us Part 2. We're in the theater, chasing down Ellie with our guns, and everyone's gonna die! No! It's so over! Why is it only dirty in certain spots? I don't understand. I'm confused by the dirt. The dirt confuses me. I thought my volume was kind of loud today. There we go. I turned it down. There we go. Hey. Let me know if the volume's good for you guys too. Distracted Coast, so I got skipped. Soli, no! I'm so sorry. Hi, Soli. It was because Rui talked shit, bro. She literally talked shit and left. The fuck is this One-san? This fucking One-san, bruh. Talk shit and leaves. It's good? Okay. Glad to hear. I get this, so welcome in. Wait, this game is perfect for just talking, man. It's the perfect talking game. And that's why I like it the most. I use it as my, like, beginning of the week stream. Because I'm not good at just chatting streams. I'm not good at it, dude. I don't like them. Because I need something to distract my brain so I can just yap without thinking. And that's what this is perfect for. It's the yap and no thoughts. Do we finish the game? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to find something new. I remember, like, being stressed after we finished the first game and not knowing what to do. I hear the cats meowing from somewhere, bro. Where are they meowing at? Where are they? I hear them. Are they up there? Are they watching? I bet they're up there. Oh, they're totally up here, aren't they? Oh, they're up here, aren't they? Hold on. We gotta go see the babies. Oh, look at them. Hold on. I gotta clean this up for them. They can watch Papa working. I can watch Papa working. I can pet them through the glass? What? Why can I pet them through the glass? Hold on. I guess. I feel the need to sneeze again, bro. There they are. Look at them. They're so precious. Oh, he squeaked. I love you. No, I can't reach Bubbles. No! It's a fucking tragedy, bro. Whatever, man. Wait, how do I get back up here? Oh, I see. I understand. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when this is over, bro. I do not know. I do not know at all. One's on the side. Oh, is there? Oh, there is. Uh-huh. I see. Where should we start? I don't want to do all the chairs yet. I'm gonna do all the walls first. I think the chairs are gonna be a pain in the butt. I have a feeling. Let me swap over to long. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Stand on the dirty chairs. I'll give her a nice little clean. Not bad at all. But yeah, I love this game just for the fact that it doesn't require a lot of, I don't know what I just cleaned. It doesn't require a lot of focus. You know, it's like pretty straightforward what you gotta do. I can feel the sneeze. Ew! There it is. Blast me. And all my descendants that had to feel that. Although I'm not gonna have descendants, so we're chilling. They won't have to suffer through that sneeze. Wow. My ancestors felt that one. That's better. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And what you gotta do in this game, right? So you don't have to think too hard. You just kind of focus on talking and having a good time with you guys, so it's nice. I like it. I like it. It's perfect for me, at least. But yeah, once it's over again, just like when we finished Powerwash 1, I don't know, man. I'm gonna figure something out. I remember we tried doing, what the hell was it? Water Park Simulator? That shit made me mad. That shit was just, there was too much to do, man. If I wasn't thinking 24/7, it was like me screaming, not being able to keep up with all the demand. That shit, it didn't matter if you hired people to help you, bro, like the NPCs. They sucked at their job, bro. That shit was awful. It was the worst. Man. Drive me crazy. Jump, please. Thank you. Drove me nuts. Was not for me. That was not the game for me. Not at all. It wasn't what I had in mind. I wanted some nice, relaxing time where I could just focus on chatting, you know, not focus on losing my goddamn mind. Drove me nuts. Definitely wasn't for me. Is that dirt? It's not. It's just a shadow. A very misleading shadow. And there's like tiny little bits on these columns. Give me 1 second. I need to mute so I can blow my nose. My nose decided to start running even more now that I sneezed. 1 second. I will be muting. Alright, I'm back. Wow. The Factorial games? Nah, I don't think those would be good for me either, honestly. I've seen some people play them, and I look at them, and I just feel overwhelmed. Like, looking at it, even. This seems like so much going on, man. I am kind of considering, though, like, once this one finishes, one thing that does look like it could be a pretty comfy game is, Slime Rancher. That seems pretty cute and comfortable. Probably could do that while yapping, I think. But I've seen some other VTubers play it, and it seems pretty chill, so... Might be an okay game to turn your brain off for, maybe. I don't know. It seems pretty chill. I could be wrong. It could be misleading. Maybe it's a lot of work, actually. But it seemed pretty chill for, like, the little bits that I've, like, sat in on people's streams before, so... Hard to say, though. Looks can be deceiving. There we go. Factorial become? Yeah, probably. Yeah, Slime Rancher seems very cute and comfy, so I think that'd be a good one for once we do finish all the levels in Powerwash 2. I think that could be a good choice as our next one for, like, chill beginning of the week streams. But yeah, I've kind of got myself, like, worked, like, I kind of have like what is the word? I don't know, like, I wouldn't really call it a schedule, but I guess kind of a schedule. Kind of worked out, like, how I plan my stuff now, where it's like, beginning of the week, well, that's Monday or Tuesday, whenever I feel like I want to start the week off. It is always a comfy stream, where we focus on chatting, so Powerwash, right? Oh, there we go. And then Wednesday are our story games, where you focus on a story game, whatever one we're playing, we continue it on Wednesday. Saturday is generally our community day for the membies or the subs, like Twitch ones. And other days are more free, really. Sunday is usually a day off, unless there's a collab that I can only do on Sunday. Monday I like to take off if I can, but I will stream it if I'm in the mood to. Crime scene simulator? That's like the cleaning the crime scene one, right? I think I remember Reyna playing that one. I haven't actually seen any gameplay of it. Maybe. Scene cleaner. Yeah, I believe it was something like that. Yeah. Not crime scene simulator. A little bit different. A little bit. Can I clean that? Maybe up here. There we go. A little bit different. I know what you meant, at least. There we go. Ooh, that speaker. I'm gonna have to get the top of it somehow. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to get that angle. I'm gonna have to use the ladder. I'm gonna lift. Go. Oh, I probably didn't get the edging down here. Oh, there we go. Jeff. My name Jeff. What's this one? Driving me barking. Here we wolf again. Okay. I think I'll stick with Jeff. There we go. See, speaking of driving and barking, apparently Bonnie is going to be one of the head mechanics at the District 5 server with Hysteria. Those two are going to be the head mechanics. I have never been more worried to bring my car somewhere in my life, dude. That is terrifying. I'm so scared to bring my car to their mechanic shop. I'm so fucking scared, dude. I'm so fucking scared. It's literally gonna be Hysteria trauma dumping on me about her father and trying to get me to be her father again. And then Bonnie exploding my fucking car because she can't drive it. She'll be like trying to, I'll bring it to them and she'll be like trying to pull it into like a mechanic station and slam it into every fucking wall on the way. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ, it's so over. Bonnie can't drive for shit, bro. The airship is automatic, dude. It's got auto drive, autopilot. Her ass does not know how to drive or pilot, dude. You can tell her I said it. I fucking know. I've played games with her before. I fucking know, bruh. It's so over. It's so cooked. Oh god, it's so cooked. Hysteria's gonna be trying to get me to adopt her the whole time, and Bonnie's gonna be crashing my car. Oh god, it's so over. Because Hysteria was the first one that forced me to adopt her on the other server, on VTRP, and then everyone started doing it because of her dumbass. Oh god, it's so over for me. I'm gonna have a billion grandchildren again. There's another old person. There's a couple other people doing like old people characters on the server as well. And one of them has already asked for my hand in divorce. And yeah, I said it right. They asked for my hand in divorce. Yep. Mm-hmm. So apparently I have a roleplay divorced wife who I didn't even know I was married to. They're right. I'm not sure. Half their stuff? I don't think so. Getting cucked already. Apparently. But at least they're another old person this time instead of a dog. So I mean, I guess we're at least moving on to humans now. So that's good, I suppose. Take them all fishing. True. I'm gonna offer a counseling system, like a counselor position in the city for people where they're stressed out after being in the city and like all these crimes are happening. I'll take them fishing with Grandpa. Yup. Wait, I'm just a retired old man, dude. I'm just a retired old man who likes fishing. It's my backstory. I'm just an old guy who used to be in EMS in a different city. Wanted to change of pace, retired, and wants to, you know, experience some new things in life that he hasn't gotten to experience because he's been working forever. He hasn't had a chance to stop working for so long. He even like worked past retirement age because they needed him on the force. So he's just tired. He wants to experience some new things he's never gotten to experience before. He wants to fish and enjoy his time fishing. Wants to meet new people. He's gonna have a good time. He's gonna have a good time. Yeah. I'm excited. I know it'll be a good time. Because I think doing it like that will allow me a lot of freedom about meeting people and talking with people. Yeah. But also gives me enough time to, like, also gives me a way to, like, escape really busy situations where there's, like, a lot of people. I can kind of, like, get away from them for a little bit, like, just go fishing. And like mind my business, not have to be surrounded by like 10 people's voices all at once. If I ever get like overstimmed, it's like, all right, time to go fishing. And honestly, fishing pays pretty decent depending on what the prices are on the server. But it paid pretty well in the other server, so you know, hopefully it's okay. But yeah, our first day on the server, definitely going to be just wandering around talking to people. Getting into a little trouble. And we'll do basic first aid, only EMS. Only EMS. Yep. I think you can do like bandages maybe, but only EMS for anything else. And even then, EMS still have to bring you to the hospital if it's something more serious. So if it is something more serious, they can perform like the basics of like keeping you alive. But they still will have to take you to the hospital, most likely, depending on what it is. To, like, see an actual doctor. Expect it long, down a little bit. At least they're flat on top. What the heck? Probably dig it up on the ladder on the other side here. Oh man. Some of this dirt's like really just in a crevice, huh? Wowee. Oh, it's like a little nook and cranny here? Oh, that's awful. I hate that. These are like a tiny bit out, so it's blocking me from being able to clean it here. I'm going to move down just a little bit to be able to reach it. Wow, that's awful. I hate that. Thanks. Oh, God. Great. Oh, there's like little tiny bits there, too. Aw, jeez, bruh. Ah, jeez, bruh. What the hell? Ah! I'm okay. Can I? Hello? Thank you. Stand up here. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let me actually go super long and go right over. Just clean all the way across if I can here. Looks like I can barely reach. Nice. Thank you, super long. And there's a lot of funny angles on this, on the roof even, where you can only clean it from one side. Yuck. So I get everything I can from this angle, I guess, before having to move. Especially the further away stuff. Oh yeah, one thing about the Donathon, it will only count for things that are put through Streamlabs, for example, because the counter will be on Streamlabs. So things like memberships, like gifted memberships, or things on Aomi, for example, won't count. Throne won't count towards it. It will, and super chats and stuff won't count either. You can still do it, it just won't count towards the counter. Because I want all of it to come to me, obviously. That way we have the amount that we can actually spend on the covers and other goals. Well, super chats and YouTube in general, as you know, takes a flat rate of 30% cut on everything gone through them, processing wise. So, you know, if I said, oh, we need to raise 1,000, and then we did 1,000 through YouTube, that means I only get 700 at the end. And then there's still taxes on top of that. So it's like, ooh, you know? So it wouldn't really work out as far as like reaching that number we need to hit for the goals. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Do more from the ground before I do more of the up high stuff. There we go. Any goals? Not particularly. I'm just trying to have a good time, that's all. I'm not doing anything too crazy. Evading taxes? No, I quite like paying my taxes, actually. Because normally speaking, I get money back when I file my taxes. I was like loudly sniffling my nose and then did a frustrated ah when I did it. Adopt a cat? No, not a chance. Don't need more animals in my house. We have the big dog and 2 cats already. No, thank you. We're good. We're good. And I wouldn't want to put the life of an animal as a goal. That's a new family member. That's a lifetime commitment. I love pets, and I will definitely get more if my pets pass away, but until then, I'm not getting anything new. I don't need anything new. I'm very happy with my babies. My babies. This one's done. This one's done. They all done? We just slowly scroll over them and watch that top left corner. Oh, this one's still a little dirty. Oh, that beam is a little dirty. All the others seem good. Oh, one of these was also bad. This one. Where is it? I see the dirt here. There we go. And there's one more. This one? Okay. Is that all of them? Think so. Yeah, I think so. Oh, a little bit on the ceiling light still. There we go. Hey, Thomas. Adopt a child. No, I'm good. I don't want any kids ever. Nope. I would never ever get a bird as a pet. Never. Not on my life. I would never ever get a bird as a pet. Nope. No thanks. Never, ever. I would also never get a monkey as a pet. Speaking of monkeys, Hello, Saru, Gaku, Leon Jr. Hello. Hi. Monkey Man. Hi. Monkey Blast. Monkey Blast. What were you up to today? Hope you had a nice stream. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. Leon would be into the That is a crazy thing to write about him. Poor Leon, dude. He can't catch a break even when his own stream ends. Jesus Christ. If you say that in my stream, I don't want to know what you're saying in his stream. Good Lord. Poor boy. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's just a little guy. But Mr. Leon, thank you for the raid. I'm not sure what you're up to today, but I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you for the raid again. I appreciate it. I know it's really late for you, so I hope you get some good rest. We say things like that all the time to him. Yeah, I know. That's why don't worry me. Don't DW me. That's why I'm worried, is that you say that to him all the time. That is why I'm worried. Oh, Lord have mercy on this poor monkey. Hi, Leon. Hope you're having a good day. Never as to... Ah, I see. How was it? I hope it went well. Well, thank you for the raid again. I'm not sure if you heard it earlier, because you might have just got in now. I know a lot of times YouTube doesn't actually properly redirect you after raiding. You have to like manually do it yourself. At least for me, it is like that. But welcome in again. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. And we are... I just read what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Oh, Lord. I hope you had a good stream. We're just playing some Powerwash 2 today. Nice and chill day. I like starting my week with a nice chill stream where we just gonna talk and hang out for a little bit. Next week is my birthday week, so we are vibing and enjoying our time while we have it, because that week is gonna be insane. Daily streams and nightly streams every single day for a full week, and like long streams too. God, I'm gonna pass away forever. I don't know, man. I don't know why I do this to myself, but it'll be fun, so it'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. A little cheeky cat looking at me. Let me move this out of the way. There we go. Yeah, we will have some like bonus stretch goals that just aren't listed yet. If we do somehow finish all the extra goals already there, then we will unlock some new ones that I do have in mind. I just haven't, you know, I haven't wrote down. I don't want to let you know what they are yet. It's more fun to have them as a secret anyway. Because at the end of the day, those goals aren't the actual goal anyway. The actual goal is just to be able to fund more covers. No comment though. What the hell? Brother. Oh, brother. Speaking of pet play, did you see there was a new BDSM test thing out right now? A new quiz. It's like floating around Twitter. 2 a.m. Yeah, please get some rest, sir. It is a sleepy time for you. Get some rest. Oh, yeah, I thought there was a new like BDSM quiz floating around again. I did it for fun. 2.0, yeah, it's a 2.0 now. I did it. It was interesting. I liked that they made it so you could say like this is your response, but this is what you'd want your ideal partner's response to be. I like that. That was a nice little feature to it for sure. How'd it end? As expected. As expected, as usual. It's the same, basically the same results as the other one. Just written in a different way. That sound bad. What do you mean sounds bad? It was all good, actually. It was all things that's like, yeah, I know I like that. I know that's what I am. So it was pretty like, yep, that sounds about right to about all of it. What was the result? It was the same as like all the other ones. So it was just like, they had it as archetypes at the bed. Yeah, sleep well, sleep well. Thank you for a raid again. It was like all different archetypes. It was, let me see. Did I take a screenshot? Let me see. Got my screenshot software. Oh, load please. I did not take a screenshot. Sorry, brother. It was like different archetypes, and my main things were, it showed you like your two main things, and mine was Brat Tamer and I don't remember what the other one was actually. And then Ideal Partner was Brat and Submissive or something. I don't know. I don't remember what my other one was, but it wasn't Dominant. It was something else. It was I don't remember what it was exactly. But the other option I didn't agree with. The other option, like they said, like Brat Tamer I agree with. The other one I didn't agree with that much. I was like, huh? That doesn't sound right. But the other stuff I did agree with, because they also had like a lower part that showed like other things that you would like have a certain percentage in, and it was like, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Hyouma, what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't, you know what? Actually, I changed my mind. I don't want to know what that means. I changed my mind. It's the same as usual. Meow. Freaking cat, so cute. If you know, you know. If you know what the Japanese Yakuza also knows and is gonna get your ass. Speaking about zero policy, like, dude, I'm actually surprised there's so much Hyouma art out there, because like they have a zero tolerance policy on it, and they're gonna start going after people soon. And I think it's gonna be really funny when they do. All these people keep pushing their fucking luck and be like, oh, they made me take it down, I'm gonna re-upload it. They're gonna get so cooked sooner or later. Did you see what happened to the oh, hi Brass. You see what happened to, there was an artist, a Japanese artist, who was drawing, this was like very recent news. He was drawing a lot of Japanese Vispo lewds. And Vispo, who is under Brave Group, has a zero tolerance policy for not safe for work art. Like zero tolerance. Like, you're not allowed to draw not safe for work of their characters. The Japanese Vispo, at least. I don't know how it is for EN, but I'm assuming it's the same. But it's a zero tolerance policy for anything that's adult. Let's get him? Yeah, so there's a Japanese artist who was drawing lewd and sexual Vispo art, and he kept playing with fire, and eventually he tried monetizing it by like providing variants and stuff that you could like spend money to see. And he was doing it for a little while and making some pocket change from it and making some little extra money for it. But then Vispo cracked down on him, and he had to settle $25,000 USD or 4 million yen USD without going to court. And he would have, if he went to court, he would have had to pay upwards of 60,000 USD if he had to go to court for it, and they didn't settle for the amount out of court. Because they said, look, we're going to take you to court for this much, but we'll settle for this amount. And if you will not pay it, we will take you to court for these amount of damages. But yeah, he was making he probably made like maybe $1,000 or two off of selling the art, and got charged 26,000 or something crazy for it, for damages. It was crazy. Have fun time. How's it going? It's good. We're just yapping right now. We're yapping. Powerwash is my yapping stream because I'm not good at just chatting streams. I like to have something occupying my brain other than my words and my thoughts. That's happening crazy. It's not even that it's crazy. There was strict rules to follow, and he kept breaking them. It was like a law, right? It was like a law. You break a law, there's a law, and you break the law. It's like, okay, you're breaking the law. Be careful. You know, it's fine right now if you're not getting caught, but as soon as you get caught, you're going to jail. It's not that hard. It's like tax evasion. It's haha funny at the beginning. Haha, don't pay my taxes. Haha, funny joke. And then the IRS comes knocking on your door and you lose your house and you go to jail for 3 years. And that's if you get lucky, you know? Like, it doesn't, don't play with laws, bro. Just don't do it, dude. Bad for that? It's not even that it's bad. It's that their law was set and they said don't do it and they did it anyway. There's plenty of other characters you were allowed to draw in a lewd way or do whatever you want with them. There's thousands and thousands, if not millions at this point, anime characters and VTubers or whatever. If you want to draw them lewd, go for it and they all give you the okay. But if a specific company says, hey, don't fucking do this, and you're like, I'm gonna do it anyway, you're gonna die. You're gonna die, bruh. You're gonna die. Definitely Munceling to see. Yeah, I think they sent him like warnings too. Care about protecting their image. Yeah, exactly. Will you continue your yapping? Thank you. I mean, whether you let me continue or not, I was gonna keep doing it. Kohaku, hello? Man. Wait, speaking of Kohakus. I won't say exactly who yet, but I've had like not problems, just like funny jokes with other people with similar names to mine before. And we like play into it because it's funny. And somebody asked if they could steal my name in GTA. What the? Get back here. So on the GTA server, I'm Jerry Adrict, and their name's gonna be Gary, so we're gonna be Jerry and Gary. We'll see how that goes. Jerry and Gary, bro. So I can't wait to like meet them in person, like in game. Well, not in person, but in game, and like have people like call us or something. Be like, huh? They're not even gonna be an old man, bro. They're not even gonna be an old man. They're not even old. But yeah, so far, the server has not started yet. Hysteria already is trying to adopt me as her father, a new father figure, again. I've been asked to be somebody's divorced husband that they forgot about each other because they're both old, but they are technically divorced and like are resentful towards each other to a certain extent. Like a bad divorce. And I have someone who wanted to steal my name, who wanted my name, and I was like, oh, okay, sure, why not? That could be funny. Wait, I'm Jerry Adrict, or geriatric, 75-year-old retired EMS who just wants to fish. I think I got most of the wall stuff, right? Maybe that speaker, is it done? Looks like it. Cater, she's all written everything. Trust. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. So good. Yeah, there's already so much happening in it. It's kind of crazy. It looks like we only have really the seats and the floor left to do. All right. Let's get to it, I guess. I suppose I can't put it off any longer. Huh. Very nice. Wheelchair accessible. We love that. We love to see that. Except, where do they sit if they're wheelchair? How do they get to the other rows? Oh, Lord. We put them down here, and they're just stuck down here. Oh, I guess there's a little spot here. We get stuck in the corner, I guess. Spider-Man meme, yeah. I think we're both just gonna be confused and like be like, what do you mean? No, his name's Gary and I'm Jerry. So we're like, his name's Jerry, I'm Gary. It's completely different. What do you mean? You just called both of us at the same time. I'm like, what you said Jerry. No, you said Gary. No, you said Gary. And we're just gonna like be silly and stupid like that. And just play into it and like act like they're the crazy one. Like, you called me, not him, and just keep playing into it like that, because I think it'd be funny. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you called Gary, not Jerry. Did you clean backspace? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Go out by... Oh, there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure all that stuff over here is all clean already. You can't leave, I don't think. I swear to God, if I can open this door, like, if it's like the temple one where you clean all this, then all of a sudden the door's open, you have to clean more, and there's like a secret fucking passageway, I'm gonna crash out, bruh. No more secret passageways, please. I'm so tired. Other door? Yeah, that one's clean too. Hi, Ryan. Hi. You're stinky. Frickin' knight. One should open? Surely not. No. No, they don't. You're just trolling. They better not. Hello, Ryan. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. I actually popped by your stream earlier, but you were so involved in yapping about VNs, you didn't even see my message. And I was like, okay. Ryan is in VN mode right now. I will let her yap. I just listened to you go on and on about VNs for a while. I'm glad you were enjoying yourself, though. You seemed very enthusiastic about it. Let's do all the floor first, and we'll try to tackle these chairs. VN? Yeah, visual novels. He was talking about her favorite visual novels. And how she kept forgetting the name of her favorite series somehow. No, I'm sorry. No, you're fine. I thought it was funny. It's like you were so into it, you didn't even like realize that other people were like, new people were hopping in. You were so invested in it. It was really interesting. I like hearing people talk about things they like. It's okay, I don't mind at all. Even if I have no interest in that thing, like I don't care about visual novels at all. I have zero interest in visual novels. Like they are not for me at all. And that's okay. If you're super interested in, like if you're super interested in them and you find them very interesting and you like them and you want to just talk to me about them, I'm down for that because I like listening to people talk about things they like, you know? Visual novels are definitely not for me, but I like listening to people talk about things they like. That's all. And they're into, right. I don't even have to be interested in whatever it is they're talking about. I mean, obviously bonus points if I am interested in it, but it's cool even if I'm not. Let me open up my water. I've been slowly sipping my tea this whole time. I got one last cold sip of tea. Yummy. I love cold tea. I don't, actually. I wish it were hot. But it was the last sip, so it's fine. Yeah, listening to people talk about things they're interested in is, like, really fun. That's why I do enjoy, like, especially when people play very niche games that aren't, like, popular, I guess. It's really fun to listen to them talk about that game because they're obviously playing it knowing that it's not popular and that people probably don't care that much. But they themselves are passionate about it or interested in it, which makes it really fun to listen to. Let me sip on my water. Yummy. If I could play a retro game for you guys that you probably would have no idea what the fuck it is, like an old game, I'd probably play Total Annihilation for you. I just that I know nobody gives a fuck about it. So it's like, it's kind of hard to like play or listen to, right? Or like get people to like be interested in it. Old PlayStation games. Yeah, exactly. There's a game called Total Annihilation that I played essentially my entire like childhood, and it is the grandfather of RTS games. It is the grandfather of RTS games. It's what essentially spacecraft, like StarCraft from Blizzard, essentially is this game, but this game came out first. It's called Total Annihilation by what was the developer? It was Cave Dog, by Cave Dog, I think. Hi, Octavia. But yeah, it was the original RTS, and I liked it a lot. I played it a lot when I was a little kid, like a lot. How you doing, Octavia? Hope you're doing well. Your StarCraft? Yeah, I was talking about, because I was talking about in general, it's just really fun to listen to people talk about things they're super interested in, even if I don't have an interest in those things. Like, I was listening to Ryan, who's in chat earlier, talk about VNs or visual novels, and I don't care about visual novels at all. Like, I have no interest in them. But if you are interested, like really interested in something, and you're yapping about it, I like listening, because it's just interesting to hear people talk about things they like and they're passionate about. I like that. That's something I like. Like, even if I don't have interest in the thing, in the niche thing or whatever, it's still fun just to listen to, right? But I was saying, like, if I were to play or do something like super niche, but then I was also saying it was nice to, also watch when VTubers or like streamers are playing like a really niche, unpopular game, or one that you've never even heard of before. Because obviously that's a game they know is not going to do well in general as far as viewership, because nobody knows what the fuck it is, right? And like a lot of people, despite being your fan, for example, like say for example you built an audience, right, as a creator, excuse me, you build an audience, but that doesn't mean that, like, just because that audience likes you as a creator, that doesn't mean they can come to every stream. That doesn't mean that they're going to prioritize you over other things. It doesn't mean that they don't have favorite things you do. Because just because they like you doesn't mean that they like your FPS streams. Like, they like you, they think you're funny, they like you, whatever, but they don't give a shit about FPS games, and in fact, they actually they actively dislike FPS games. So even though they do like you a lot, they will avoid your FPS streams and not come to that stream, right? So there are people who, despite liking you, who just won't show up to certain types of content because they're not interested in it. And that's kind of the case with a lot of like older retro games. People just like have zero interest in it at all. So creators know that they're taking a risk when it comes to picking something like super, super niche, because people just might not show up at all, right? Hi, Vinny. Yeah, a lot of people pick watching a stream just because of the game that's actually being streamed. But I was talking about, like, I really like when people do that, because obviously that means the game is very, that game is generally pretty important, not always true. I agree, it's not always true. It's not always true, but I'm just giving an example, right? I'm giving an example of what could be. And it's not wrong either. And obviously there are people who will watch regardless. But there are definitely niches, right? There are definitely niches that if you're not in that niche, it's really hard to feel any kind of viewership for it. Or like if you go outside your own niche by exploring something more retro or completely different, sometimes your viewers just don't really care about that new thing. They want to stick in the niche that they originally found you, and they like what they're used to with you, right? And of course, like you said, it's not always true. I'm not talking about the always, I'm talking about like what generally happens as somebody who has been in this space for 8-9 years at this point, basically, you know? God, I'm fucking old, dude. Jesus Christ. Dude, literally next year marks my 10th year in the VTuber community. Not as a creator, but as a fan. 10 years, bro. Fuck me, eh? I started watching VTubers in 2017. Next year is 2027. Holy fuck. Hi, Gota. Well, watch people play him. That's fair. That's fair. At least 50. Alright, dude. Alright. My hair might be graying, but that doesn't mean I'm 50. Bastard. Anyway. Anyway, what I was saying is if I were to play like a very, very niche, like old game, it would be Total Annihilation from Cave Dog. I have it. I'm really pissed off because fucking somebody stole my CD. I know who did it too. They stole the CD, the original disc that I had for that game. They stole the fucking disc out of my PC and never gave it back, and then lied about stealing it. And it fucking made me really mad. Because that disc was from 1998 when the game was made. It was one of the original, like the original sold discs. Fucking pissed me off, dude. But that game came out in 1998 and someone fucking stole my thing. And it was the person that was repairing my PC. He was a scummy bastard. Who was the brother of my landlady at the time when I lived in a apartment. The brother of the landlady, because I needed to have my PC upgraded when I was young, but I didn't really know how to do it. And he did upgrade the PC parts, but he stole the fucking disc out of the disk drive and then lied about it. He never gave it back. He just said that it wasn't there. But literally there's nowhere else it could be, because the only place that disc ever was either in my computer or in my CD case of all my other games. And that fucker stole it, because it's not there. It's just gone completely. I've never had it since, so I know for a fact he fucking stole it, because nobody else would have been able to take it. And it wouldn't be literally anywhere else. I was very careful with it, because it was my favorite game of all time. When I was a kid, it was all I played. Because where I used to live was in the middle of nowhere, in literally a fucking forest, where my closest neighbor was a 15-minute, like, walk away on a gravel dirt road. I lived in the middle of nowhere. We had no internet. So that was the only game one of the only games I played. I only could play games via CDs in my like disc drive, right? So I had a bunch of them collected, and that was my favorite one. But yeah, I really, really liked it a lot. And I did find that they actually were selling it on Steam. It was actually on sale on Steam, and I bought it. I have it now. I'm so happy to have it again. But yeah, I played it a few times since, and it's just so nostalgic. And the music in that game is just so beautiful. All the music in that game, which the coolest thing in my opinion is the music. It was all custom-made music. That's all orchestra music. The entire soundtrack, which is like 50 or 60 songs, are all orchestra songs that were all made and performed specifically for that game. And it's so cool. And like, I can still remember songs from it because I played it so much as a kid. It was such an integral part of me growing up. I think I started playing it when I was like 4. Like until like adult, basically. So there's like this, like, it's literally all orchestra music, and you can play any song at any point you want, but like specific songs will play like depending on what's happening in the game as well. So if there's a war going on, like if there's a war going on, for example, it actually like changes to a more like wartime sounding stuff. Or if you're in like the ocean at war, like there's different music for the ocean war compared to like the air war or like the ground war, and like different levels of like certain of like the amount of troops. If you're exploring like the unexplored areas, like when you're upgrading and stuff, it's all different, and it all like adaptively changes based on what's happening. And that's kind of amazing for a game made in 1998, that it was able to tell what was happening in the game and change the music accordingly. That's kind of a really cool thing, at least in my opinion. I think that's pretty fucking badass, personally, that it could do that. I need to clean under the fronts of the other seats, and then second row, I forgot to do that. I'll go back and do that in a second. It's fixing the AIs on hard. I actually used to do that, yeah. I used to do that. I used to go on hard mode in skirmish. I would set up skirmishes, which is like, instead of playing the main story game, I would set up skirmishes and like play against the AI, and I'd usually make it as like unfair as possible because I was just so good at it. And I would just turtle. I would just win via turtling and out-resourcing them by end game, because at the beginning of the game they'd be kicking my ass because they have way more resources and they're faster. But once I turtled up and played a proper defense, I could just kick their ass. It was awesome. But I really, really love that game. Like I said, it's the godfather of RTSs. I would love to play it for you guys one day, but it's like, it really comes down to people not really being super interested in it. But I could like, I'd just be sitting there screaming about being nostalgic the whole time. It'd be funny. What does not clean this? Well, this rug's not clean either. Hell. Oh. But I do have it, which makes me really happy. I'm just thinking of the music now. The music's so fucking good, dude. Oh, this part. Wait, what part? This trim. Maybe from this side? Yeah, if you guys are interested in it, I'd be happy to play it again. Like, it's been forever. I would just probably set up a skirmish. Because there is a whole story mode, too. But it's like... I liked playing just the skirmishes and stuff. Old Command and Conquer. Any RTS on stream? I mean, we've played, Civilization before, right? Which is technically an RTS. How do I get up there? Where's my ladder? Give me your ladder. Here we go. Go. What else am I missing? Top of that. There we go. Yippee! And apparently the floor is not done, but it's saying I am done. There we go. That's weird. There we go. Look at me go. Look at that little guy go. Look at that guy go. But yeah, I was really happy I found it on Steam. Turn-based? Ah, true. Yeah, that's true. It's turn-based, not RTS. You're right. You're right. So maybe just play that again. But also, give me 1 second. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I need to pee. I finished 2 cups of tea before stream. Well, 1 cup of tea before stream, 1 on stream, and I'm already like drinking this bottle of water. I gotta go to the bathroom, bruh. I'll be right back. 1 second. BRB. Behave yourselves. Looking at you, Ryan. Behave yourself. Single out Ryan for no reason. Alright, BRB. Well, I think my dog is sleeping on my bed. Why are you guys firing things? Yeah, my dog is sleeping on my bed right now. He's having a little snooze on my bed. So cute. So cute. Scatter. What the hell? Octavia. You're supposed to be keeping things good, man. What the hell? Pipe bomb him? Hello? Ryan? She's an evil knight. Hold on. Just make sure. Let me retract my face. Oh, retract, please. Thank you. There we go. All right, BRB off screen. There we are. We are so back. We are so back. Okay. But yeah, I'd be so down to like play that game if people are actually interested in it. And I don't expect people to stick around the whole time or anything, but you know, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have people come by. Puts worms in his pocket. Hello? Can you say hi cheats? It's a butt off. True. I've beaten the highest difficulty in Civ before, but it was a 1v1 and I won via religion. Because how the fuck are you supposed to win any other way? If you set the AI in Civ to the highest difficulty, you start with your settler and your warrior. They start with their settler, 4 warriors, 3 archers, which you haven't even like unlocked archery yet. Some scouts. They already have like 2 cities. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's a load of shit, dude. They get resources faster. It's ridiculous, bruh. The only way you can beat like the highest difficulty in Civ is like religion. You just gotta religion bomb the fuck out of them. You gotta pray to God. You gotta pray to God they're a not super violent Civ, and that you're far enough away that you can just set up a turtle base of perimeter around your main city, a turtle base of cities you're willing to lose with walls and like defenses and a lot of ranged units, and then just spam religion like crazy. Man. Wow, this is hell, huh? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can find something real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. I want to see if I can find something to share with you guys. I know someone mentioned Total Annihilation Kingdoms. I've never actually seen it. I've never actually played that one. I only ever played the original. Oh, perfect. Hold on. I found something important. Then Gandhi mega nukes you. True. Gandhi's terrifying there, bro. He is. Give me 1 second. How do I do this again? Thinking of the music right now. Dude, it's so hype. Okay, hold on. Wait, oh, this? And then, and then this? Okay. And then this? Oh, yep, there we are. Okay, guys. Let me mute in-game volume. So, I wanted to show you the intro to Total Annihilation. The game I've been talking about that I like loved. Turn on Raging Barbarians. Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you ever seen like the zombie mode in the newer Civ? Zombie mode is fucking ass, bro. Awful. It's like Raging Barbarians, but they're zombies. And they can like infect you. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it so bad. Anyway, this is the intro for a game from 1998, by the way. This shit is so fucking hype. Listen to this shit, bro.
What began as a conflict over the transfer of consciousness
from flesh to machines escalated into a war which has decimated a million worlds. The core and the arm have all but exhausted the resources of a galaxy in their struggle for domination.
Both sides now crippled beyond repair. The remnants of their armies continue to battle on ravaged planets.
I fucking
Their
love
hatred
this.
Fueled by over
4,000 years of total war.
This is a fight to the death. For each side, the only acceptable outcome is the complete elimination of the other.
Dude, I fucking love the music in this so bad. Kid versus Kohaku. Dude, Kid wouldn't be able to stand a chance against me in any kind of game like this, bro. I love these types of games. Delicious polygons, that's what I'm saying, bro. They're all robots. They're all robots. There is no humanity left. Humanity doesn't exist anymore. There is no flesh. It's only machine. Big Berthas. That's the name of that weapon right there. It's called a Big Bertha. That's on the arm side only. Core has the same thing, but it's called something different. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba 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 bum 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 ba bum 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 ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Meow. Total annihilation. So good, dude. It's such an old game. Oh my god. 1998, bro. Woo! Like 2000 explosives. Are there new ones like this? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. But I loved it. I really do. That was like my childhood game. But it's so cool, man. Oh, it's so nostalgic, dude. It's so nostalgic for me personally. Like super, super nostalgic. I should also probably put the volume back on now. Hold on. Unmute. Boop. There we go. But yeah, no, I never played any other games from the series. From the same creators, any of the other like Total Annihilations or anything. Am I checking my nails through my fucking rubber gloves, bro? Fruity, power washer. I say as if I don't always check my nails all the time. Now, let's start on the roof. But yeah, I never actually played any of them, any of the other ones, because like I said, like when I got that game, it was by complete chance that I got the game in the first place. I probably got the game when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and obviously had no idea what I was doing, but like figured it out as I got older, how to play it and stuff, and play it well. And I lived in the middle of nowhere. There was no internet, there was no nothing. It was literally just me and like any CD games I could play, I could find and play. I had like a PlayStation 1, and had like 3 games only, and then had a really, really, really old PC with a few PC disc games, but I mainly was just outside all the time. I was always just running through the forest and like catching snakes and spearfishing and shooting guns at like 4 or 5 years old. Yes, it was a very American experience for a Canadian. I used to shoot 22s, old 22s, which are just like the little, basically a pellet gun, but like actual bullets, at like bottles and tin cans and stuff. Where the cats? I don't know, I haven't looked for them yet. I want to clean the roof first. I'm roof clean pilled. I gotta clean this roof. And I'd walk up and down our gravel road, our gravel dirt road, because it wasn't paved. We were so in the middle of nowhere, we didn't even have paved roads, bro. Lever action? I never had a lever action, no. Never had a lever action. Just a regular old 22. It was all like, it was fed in via a clip. And then I had a bolt action. I had a 303 bolt action as well. So 303s are pretty big bullets, and they could shatter cinder blocks like they're nothing. And that shit used to kick me so hard, it would like almost knock me on my ass because I was so little and I was trying to shoot that gun. It would knock me on my ass almost every time. I'd get like a bruised shoulder. As an adult, I could fire it fine. Because I went back, actually, to the middle of nowhere. Probably when I was like 13 or 14, like where we used to live. And shot the gun a few times again. And I could handle it just fine at that age. But I knew how to fire and how to do it safely and everything, right? I do not recommend the snake handling. For the most part, the snakes in my area of Ontario, there's no venomous or poisonous ones. I believe venomous is when they bite you, right? Is venomous when they bite you and it's poison, and poisonous is when you bite it and you get poisoned, right? Venomous is when they bite you. There's not really venomous snakes where I live. That's not really a thing here. We mainly have garter snakes, or garden snakes. Oh, there's one of the kitties right there. We mainly have garden snakes, milk snakes, which look like corn snakes but are non-venomous. We have a few rat snakes which eat rats, and those are not venomous either. And very, 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 very rarely we have rattlesnakes. And I did catch a rattlesnake when I was younger as well. I was like 6 years old and caught a rattlesnake by hand. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. Milk snakes are cute. To be fair, the milk snakes around here are not cute. They're really big. The small ones are cute, but most of them are pretty big. Most of them are bigger than me. The ones I would catch were bigger than me for the most part, because I was catching them at like 3, 4, 5 years old. And the milk snakes were like... The biggest one I think I remember catching was like 3.5, 4 feet big. Like, it was a big fucking snake. And I remember that one specifically because the only thing I know for a fact... Because I don't have visual memory, right? I don't have visual memory or anything. Let me sip my water. I don't have visual memory. Milk snakes, people do that? Yes, people do milk snakes. They milk their venom. They milk their venom to make anti-venom. Yes, they do actually milk snakes. That's a thing, yes. That's an actual profession. You can be a professional snake milker. And you essentially make the snake bite into a glass, like into a plastic thing on the glass, and make them shoot their venom into the glass. Yes. That's a real thing. Milk snakers, or snake milkers. That is a real profession, yes. It is insanely dangerous, but you can save hundreds, if not thousands of lives with that profession. Because you basically are... snake milkers are who makes the anti-venom. Because you need to have the venom to make anti-venom. You need to have it, right? And that's the only way people have been saved. And you can develop anti-venom based off the venom. Yes, it's to make anti-venom. It literally saves thousands and thousands and thousands, if not tens of thousands of people yearly. And even hundreds of thousands of people since its existence. It's really, really cool. Terrifying job. I would never want to do it, but like, very fucking rewarding. Literally a lifesaver, bro. Literally someone who saves lives. Amazing. Amazing work. But anyway, what I was saying, I remember, I don't have a visual memory, but one thing I do know is that I know the biggest milk snake I ever caught, I remember catching it. We were at our neighbor's house, which was probably about a 15-20 minute walk down the road at the very, very end of the road. And they were like a hunting lodge, basically, who grew a lot of weed, which I didn't know what that was when I was a kid, but I knew what it was later in life. But they were a hunting lodge with a lot of guns, definitely just for hunting, not for protecting their weed. And they... Because we were so in the middle of nowhere, there was no police out there either. But we used to hang out there because they had a kid around my age. There was a kid about a year older than me who was also like very nature, because we had nothing else out there. There was literally nothing else out there to do. So we would ride their quad around and like shoot cans with like 22s. And, like, just go out and, like, catch snakes and stuff together and hang out. That's all we did. We had nothing else to do. There was nothing else to do out there. And I remember catching the biggest milk snake ever. And his dad picking it up and putting it around his neck, like over his shoulders. And it was his entire arm span in length. So like from left arm to right arm, fully arms out, like over his shoulders. It was the full length of an adult man, like his full arm length from like tip to tip of his fingertips. And I remember he let it like just sit around his neck, and it was a wild snake, right? And it just was sitting there and chilling for a little bit, and he went to go grab it to take it off, and it bit him. I remember it biting him on his forearm, and there was so much blood because it was such a big snake. It took a huge fucking bite out of his forearm. Just fucking grabbed right onto him. But, you know, fuck around and find out, right? Fuck around and find out moment. But I remember it being like, whoa! But yeah, it was a pretty big snake, and I caught it when I was like the same size as that snake. I was the same size. I was the same size as that snake, so I was thinking snake and size at the same time, and I got snize. Snake and size. The same snize. I was the same snize as the sake. I'm gonna kill myself. But yeah, that thing was like the same height as me. If it were to like be standing up. When I was like that little. It's pretty cool. Usually in Venice ones? No, other snakes bite too. Anything bites if it's provoked. Anything will bite if it's provoked. A cornered rat is very scary. A cornered rat is incredibly scary. They're not venomous, but they will fuck you up. If they are cornered and they are scared for their life, they will fuck you up, dude. Even something small will fuck you up. Doesn't have to be venomous. If it's cornered and it feels like afraid, a wild animal will go wild on you. It will go fucking crazy style on you. Because adrenaline pumps and they just go fucking ham. It's the same as people. If you're in a life or death, what you consider or what your body considers a life or death situation, your adrenaline starts pumping and you just go crazy, bro. You like will be able to exert strength you never knew you had. Oh, it did try wrapping around him, but he wouldn't let it wrap around him, obviously, because we'd been handling snakes our entire lives, the adults included. Have been handling snakes our entire lives, so we knew how to not let them wrap around you. And it's all just about how you control their neck and their tail to a certain extent. It was just about how you hold them, and you just have to like turn them. You just gotta move with them so they can't actually get a good wrap around you. And if they do, there's ways to get out of it. So it's the same as like a chokehold, right? It's the same as a chokehold in martial arts. As long as you know how to get out of it and you like prepare yourself for it to happen, you can get out of it pretty easy. You just have to know what they're doing and how they do it. But because I'd been like, it's the same thing as like gun safety, right? Like since I was so young, so young handling guns, I knew gun safety and I know gun safety super well, right? Hi Zozo, hi Saren, welcome, happy Monday, right? It's Monday, guys, Smile. It's the beginning of the week. What are you talking about, Smile? I didn't take Monday off, haha. But like, I like studied, like, well not study, but I knew gun safety super well, because obviously I got taught gun safety really well. Obviously my family would not let me, well my mom didn't like me handling guns at all. She really didn't like it, but Daddy Kohaku was all about guns and stuff, so he taught me. And obviously you wouldn't want your 3, 4, 5-year-old to be mishandling a gun. And if a 4 or 5-year-old has a gun, you don't want them pointing it at you. So, you know, was taught gun safety really well, really early on. Also solar panels, very banger. I kind of would like to get solar panels one day for my house. It'd be nice. Definitely a future thing, not a current thing though. They're expensive. I would like to get it though. It would help in the long run, you know? It'd be kind of cool. Especially if you ever like lose power one day, you already have your own power source. Kind of banger. You have like a generator hooked up to them. Be banger, bro. Yeah, it's Monday. True. But yeah, I learned a lot of gun safety. But that's why a lot of times in games, like we're playing Until Dawn right now, right? We're playing Until Dawn on Aomi, and their gun safety is so fucking bad. It makes me want to crash out these fucking teens or like early 20-year-olds are like holding pistols with their fingers on the trigger at people. I'm gonna crash the fuck out, dude. You're scaring me so bad. And I don't think I ever saw them use the safety once. Oh my God. It makes me so stressed. Makes me so stressed. Good Lord, dude. Keep your finger off the trigger! Ah! Solar panels, true. I read that in the EU, or not the EU, but in the UK, it has rained every single day this year in the UK upon when I read that. And I think I read it last week, so I don't know if it's still true, but it had rained every single day of the year of 2026 in the UK. You poor motherfuckers. You poor motherfuckers. Gun range or airsoft topic? I'm talking about when I was a kid and I lived in the middle of nowhere. And I used to shoot guns because there was nothing else to do. So when I was like 3 years old, I learned how to shoot a real gun. Like little 22s. Nothing big and serious, but like 22s. The biggest thing I ever shot was a 303 when I was like 6, and that shit knocked me on my ass. I can obviously shoot it now when I'm fine, but... Yeah. But when I was little, it knocked me on my ass because the kickback... The bullet was like the size of my whole finger. Well, bigger than my fingers when I was that age. In the UK with a rain count? True. But on the bright side, Octavia, you guys will never lose on the tropical storm count. You guys will probably win that against every country forever, always, and ever. Yep. Good luck, dude. Best of luck, soldier. 07. Makes it else? In only 3 days it didn't rain? Jesus. I hope it stops raining and doesn't rain every single day in the UK, because I'd very much would like to go to Vexpo one day. I really hope I can do it this year. I really wanted to go to Vexpo last year because it would have been really nice to go to Vexpo last year, which Vexpo, for those who don't know, is a VTuber convention that started recently in England or in the UK. And Globey was a guest at it for 2 years. And we were like the main sponsors the first year, I think. And then we participated the second year, and had a bit of a lackluster moment where for some reason we really wanted to focus on selling food at our booth instead of promoting the VTubers, but that's okay, I guess. And then the refrigerators or something broke and short-circuited, so they couldn't even sell the food anymore. So it was like, told you so. Told you so. It was a big I told you so moment. But it would have been really nice to have gone to Vexpo last year while we were official guests and sponsors, because I feel like it would have been a lot easier for me, obviously, to get around if I was a guest and sponsor there. I could use the back rooms. I'd probably have like at least a little bit more. I would have got a free badge to attend, a free guest badge. You know, it would have been nice to be able to like sneak around and stuff. Even if like the hotel and stuff wasn't covered, it still would have been a lot easier for me, obviously, to get around the convention with the special guest pass. So it would have made a lot of sense to have gone last year, but it just didn't really work out for me time-wise. I was just too busy last year, too many things happening. And like, I was just overwhelmed after that, because it was like pretty soon after Offkai too. And I had a pretty rough time of draining my social battery. But yeah, I would like to go to Vexpo. Somebody having satellite mirrors allowing it to reflect anything anywhere in the world. Interesting. But yeah, I'd really like to attend this year because I've never actually been to the EU before. I've never been to Europe ever in my life. So it'd be really cool to be able to go to the UK. And I think if I do go all the way to the UK, I'd probably want to stay for like 2 weeks, right? So my game plan, if I were to get to go to Vexpo, so all the way to England, if I'm gonna go all that way, right, I'd like to stay for a little while at least, because it's a long flight for me, man. That's across an entire ocean. That's like a 16-hour flight, I think it was when I checked. Like, it's just about as far as going to Japan. Because with Japan, I have to fly across Canada to the other side of Canada and then fly across that ocean, and it's like 16, 15 hours. And then this side, I have to fly all the way across the ocean in like the right side of Canada and then over the ocean into the UK. It's like 15, 16 hours either way. But I'd really like to go for Vexpo weekend, right? Like spend time in the Vexpo, go see some things in the UK or England, right? Like I want to go see Birmingham Palace and stuff like that, because Birmingham Palace is really cool for me, at least, because I actually have an attachment to it, like a family attachment. But I'd want to go into the UK for like probably like and I'll talk about that in a second. I'd probably want to go for like a week or so, like do the weekend and then do during the week. Buckingham, sorry. I'm thinking Birmingham because of the fucking where the convention is. Buckingham, my bad. Thank you for calling me out on that. Birmingham is where the convention is. I was thinking of that instead. My bad. Buckingham Palace. My bad. Does Birmingham have a palace? I wouldn't be surprised, dude. They got palaces everywhere. I was so confused. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, dude. 20 hours. Jesus Christ. From Ireland to Ottawa. Oh my God. And the palace? That's crazy. Hi, Amy. Sorry, I'm only playing solo right now. I'm just playing solo. I'm playing through the entire, like, all the missions of Powerwash 2 and just talking with my community now. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you for offering to play. But no, I'm just playing solo. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Anyway. Yeah, I'd want to go to Buckingham Palace and like look around a little bit, but I'd want to spend like a week there, and I'd want to spend a week going to Scotland. I'd really like to go to Scotland because I have family in Scotland that I'd like to go see before they all pass away. They're all family I've never met before, and well, never seen either, but apparently they saw me when I was a baby or something, like when they came over here to Canada. They met me as a baby, so now that I'm getting older, it'd be cool to see them before they pass away. And one of my relatives in Scotland is a bit on the higher upper class side and actually owns like an old castle manor. So it'd be really fucking badass to go there. Like really fucking cool to go see it. But they are very old now, so I don't even know if they still have it. I think they might have sold it because they're quite old. Than seeing Scotland. Dude, I would love to see Scotland. I would love to see Scotland because I have family roots there. My Nana. So I was saying how I have a little bit of like a family like attachment thing to Buckingham Palace because my Nana, my Nan, who is Scottish. She was born and raised in Scotland. She actually has been a guest at Buckingham Palace with Queen Elizabeth II, because they were childhood friends, which is a crazy, crazy fact. They were literally childhood friends. They knew each other because they were in the same Girl Scouts together. They were in the same Girl Scout troops, which is kind of insane because the UK, like the Queen, obviously, they have property all around Europe, especially in Scotland, because Scotland was owned by England for a long time, and they still had properties there. So the royal property that the Queen stayed at in Scotland as a child was right next to the village my Nana grew up in, and my Nana was in the Girl Scouts, and the Queen joined it, and they became friends. So yeah, that's literally the lore of my Nana knowing the Queen, like Queen Elizabeth II, and becoming friends with her in Girl Scouts. Amy, I already answered no, brother. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna give you a bonk because you're clearly not listening. I'm gonna give you a little bonk because I think you're not gonna come back even if I bonk you anyway. So I'm gonna put you in a little 5-minute timeout. I'm sorry, brother. I already explained that I'm playing solo so I can just talk to my community and have fun. I appreciate you wanting to offer. Like I said, I really appreciate you offering to want to play, but I'm not having other people play today. But thank you for offering. Like I said, it is very sweet that you offered, but you're also not listening. Royalty? Fuck no, I'm not royalty. Just because you're friends with a royal person doesn't mean you are royalty yourself. That's not how it works. And then really, yeah, my Nana passed away probably about several years ago at this point now too. So it's been a long time, but it was interesting to know that about her. But yeah, they literally went to Girl Scouts together, and we're friends. And she'd been to the Buckingham Palace as a guest of the Queen, so it was a pretty cool thing. Pretty cool. Back in the early 90s, or early 1900s, I mean. Like 1930s, 1940s, before the war. But then as an adult, my Nana met my papa, who was a British man in the British Royal Air Force. And then they moved to Canada because he went to training in Canada. Because the British Royal Air Force did training in Canada before World War II. And even after World War II, because we were still pretty connected. We're very, very close with Britain and Canada. And he really, really loved it. And convinced her to move with him, and they went to Canada. And that's why I'm Canadian. And he's my grandfather was really, my papa was very interesting because he was mainly from, like, when he was training and stuff, he was born and raised in Britain, but he was mainly stationed in India. So he actually spoke Hindi, like, fluently, could read and write and speak Hindi fluently, because he was stationed in India for a lot of his military career in the Air Force. So he was a very interesting old man. I never really got to learn a lot about him, though, because he died when I was really, really young. He did teach me how to play chess. He's the reason why I know how to play chess. And he really liked when I did martial arts and stuff when I was a kid. I have, like, a really, really old picture of me and him posing together in my jujitsu gi in, like, a fighting pose. And he was, like, all stanced up with me. It was a really cute old picture. But he passed away probably when I was, like 9 years old or something. Hi, Sova. Going back to work, hell. Enjoy. I hope it's not too hard on you today. Take it easy on yourself. Make sure to take breaks. Thank you for stopping by. We're having family lore drop right now. But yeah, it is pretty interesting, honestly. I wish he lived longer. He fell and hit his head, and it just kind of was over from there. So be careful around your own house. Accidents happen, bro, and those accidents can be the end of everything, dude. Even if you're perfectly healthy. Just be careful all the time. Critique? Oh. Otsu. Yeah, I feel like the most fun thing about, like, streaming at this time of day is a lot of people just kind of put me on in the background while they're working or at school or studying or doing whatever they're doing, right? And it's kind of fun just to know that I'm like your little cocoa melon. Your little cocoa melon while you're working and focusing. It's kind of nice to know that. Like I said before, I'm obviously really, really happy when people interact with me in chat, because that gives me people to bounce off of and talk more topics. Because that's why I don't do just chatting streams, by the way. It's because I'm so scared I'll run out of things to talk about, and then I'll just sit there in silence like, oh. Like, now what do I do? Because, like, my life's not that fucking interesting, man. My day-to-day life is not that interesting. My day-to-day life can be, like, talked about in a few sentences. And it's only kind of interesting today because I went out for sushi yesterday, and that's it. My day-to-day life is, I woke up today. I fed my cats. I sat on the ground, pet my dog a bit. She was really cute. I made myself a cup of tea. I had a handful of grapes, took my pills. I took my gummy vitamins. I had an apple. I set up stream. I watched some YouTube shorts. And I'm here. Oh. And then, like, after that, my thing's gonna be, and then after stream, I brushed my teeth, and then I exercised for like 15 minutes, and then let my dog out, and then prepped dinner, ate dinner, and then I played games. And then I did Aomi stream. There you go. That's my day. And that's pretty much every single day. Pretty much every single day is that. That's my life. It's not super exciting. It's chill. I like it. I'm very satisfied. I'm satisfied with my life. I'm very happy with it. Obviously, there's little changes in day-to-day stuff, but for the most part, that's it, man. We're just chilling with my pets, streaming, talking to you guys, cleaning my house once in a while, sleeping, eating, making food, whatever, man. Not a whole lot going on. We're chilling. We're bing chilling. Hi, ATP. What's sushi? I actually took pictures of it and put it on Twitter, and then I shared those pictures in our food channel as well on Discord. But yeah, we had a lot of sashimi. So the main sashimi I always get is salmon, red tuna, white tuna, and red snapper. That was my sashimi. And then for sushi, got eel. So barbecued eel sushi. So fucking good. So good. And then we got some torched sushi. So Sam is just like the same ones as salmon, white tuna, and red snapper torched sushi. I got at the end, my very, very last thing I got, like as like working myself into my dessert, I got a sweet corn sushi, which you can be like, what? But yes, sweet corn sushi. It's fucking yummy, dude. I like sweet corn a lot, and it's basically a dessert. I usually have it right before I start dessert. It's yummy. It's just Japanese mayonnaise and sweet corn on rice wrapped in seaweed. It's good. And the sweet corn is like super, super sweet. It's delicious, bro. It's like how I get myself into dessert mode. And then we also had Kohaku Mama had some deep fried scallops and bacon wrapped shrimp. And I had some beef wrapped enoki mushrooms. And then tried bacon wrapped king oyster mushrooms, which were pretty good. What else did I have? Anything? I had my miso soup. I think that's everything for the food. And then dessert was this little chocolate cake thing for Valentine's Day, but it was really dry and not very good at all. But I wanted to try it because it was limited time. And then like this mango mousse with like cookie crumble on top, and it was like in a shot glass, and it was all right. I like mango, so it was fine. It was mid. Then I had 2 scoops of ice cream. Yummy! And it was green tea ice cream and red bean ice cream. And I really, really like those, especially when I combine them. And then a little bit of fruit. And then Kohaku Mama had deep fried ice cream and 2 little pieces of deep fried Mars bar. Very yum. Like 10,000 calories? Nah. Because it's mainly like raw fish and rice. The rice is the most calorie intense thing of it. And everything is in pretty small portions. Honestly, the fish, though, is in like really big portions. They actually like cut quite thick pieces, especially the salmon. It's fucking great, dude. It's so yummy. The rice is the main calorie, though, for sure. I'm gonna finish cleaning all the dirt on the ground, I think, before I do anything else. It was really good. And I'm not a big guy in the first place. I'm tall, but I'm not like big, right? Fucking cursed with the body of a twink. So I don't really like eat a whole lot in the first place, and even I can eat that much without too much problems. Like I was full by the end, but it was yummy, man. It was so good. Twink, yeah. I'm fit twink though. I'm a fit twink, which is nice. 'Cause I do exercise and I do have like muscle, which is nice, but I'll never be like really big and bulky or anything like that. I mean 160, 181, 181. Even Kohaku's base height was never that short, brother. Come on. They originally made, like, originally Kohaku was 175 centimeters, and they wouldn't let me be any taller, and I was really sad about it, because everyone else was fucking tall, and they wouldn't let me be tall, because everyone else was already tall. Pissed me off. 200? No, not 200. I'm not that tall. That's too tall for me. I would like to be 185 centimeters, maybe, if I was lucky. I would like to be that tall, but I'm 181. I like having Kohaku's height and, like, Aomi's height the same as my actual height. So I'm about that tall, yeah. I'm not 6 foot. I'm just under, and it's really fucking depressing. I got, like, so close to 6 foot, and then my growth spurt stopped, and I never grew again. It was like God purposely nerfed me, dude. He was like, you already have too much. Your steak is already too juicy. No more growth, idiot. And then all my friends grew past me, and I was the only one under 6 foot, and I wanted to fucking lose it, dude. Because the thing that pisses me off the most about being 5'11" is that my friends will walk up to me who are clearly like 6'4" or like 6'3", like they are pretty tall, like significantly taller than me, and they'll be like, hey man, how's it going? And they'll somehow, like, we'll be talking to someone else, like a stranger, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm 6 foot. And then they'll look at me, I'm like, hello? And they'll like lie and say they're only 6 foot. So it makes it seem like I'm like 5'6" or like 5'5" or something. Piss me off, bro. Piss me off. Motherfuckers will come up and lie and just be, oh yeah, I'm 6 foot, and stand next to me, and they're like 3 or 4 or 5 inches bigger than me. And I'm like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Like, what? You're a liar. Piss me off, man. Little shits. Well, big shits, actually. Tall bastards. That's like my tall ass walking up next to somebody who's 5'2" and me being like, oh yeah, I'm 5'3", or I'm 5'4", and I'm actually 5'11". Like fucking demon, brother. What an ass. What a monster. That could be me, but I'm not evil. I'm not evil. I'm chaotic good. For the most part. I'm probably more chaotic neutral. I would like to say I'm chaotic neutral, but I'm probably more of a, or like a chaotic neutral, but I'm probably more of a neutral, chaotic leaning good. I don't have what's in it. I don't have it in me to be evil, bro. I'm just such a non-resentful person. Even people who like completely wrong me, I'm just like, oh, well, all right. That sucks. Anyway, I'm not gonna think about it anymore, because like that doesn't help me at all. I would like to be a super petty bastard and be able to like get revenge and stuff, or like feel those kind of like evil, angry emotions, but I literally just can't. I don't have it in me, bro. I literally don't have it in me to do it. I just don't care enough. Because as soon as somebody wrongs me in my life, or I don't like them in like at all, I just stop thinking about them, bro. But I'm also not chaotic enough to be fully chaotic. That's why I'm saying I'm like a chaotic leaning neutral, because I'm definitely more on the neutral side. My energy really depends a lot on the situation and who I'm with. So I'm definitely like a neutral, like a good neutral leaning, like, or chaotic leaning neutral. So I'm definitely good as a basis, though, I'd say. I don't have it in me to be evil, bro. I'm still kicking myself to this day. When I was a little kid, bro, I was like 12 or 11. I was walking home from school one day and I found a wallet on the side of the road filled with money, like $400 or $500 worth of cash. And I didn't take any of it. I could have taken all of it and pocketed it and given the wallet back and be like, yeah, I found it with no cash in it. And they would have been sus, but there's nothing they can do about it, right? The fact they got their wallet back with their ID and all their cards would have been enough of the, whew. But I gave them back all their fucking money too, dude. I went to their house and gave them their entire fucking wallet back, all their money, everything. I could have kept the money. You know what they gave me back? They gave me a thank you card with 10 bucks in it. I was fucking mad. They bought me a $1 thank you card with $10 in it. I gave them like $500 back, and their ID, and their social insurance number, and all their cards, everything. Fucking, man, karma though, smile. Bro, where has good karma brought me? I'm a fucking VTuber? Where has good karma brought me? Nowhere! I'm a fucking catboy on the internet. I'm a little catboy jester on the internet that dances for your coins. It's so over. man. Good karma has brought me nothing, man. My lungs got worse as I got older, so I had to stop my dream of being a professional soccer player. I ended up becoming a fucking anime catboy on the internet. Oh. Good karma. When I do, unironically though, I do believe in karma to a certain extent though, unironically. Recession indicator. True. God damn it, I can heal you, but say one compliment to yourself. That could be kind of funny. Be nice to yourself and I'll heal you. Yeah, it could be a funny one. I can agree with that. Make your depressed friends play with you. Or like socially anxious friends. Alright, but be nice to yourself for the rest of the trial. Or I will attack you. I won't heal you next time or something. Be nice to yourself until the next long rest. Or I won't heal you anymore. That could be kind of funny. Have one there to save somebody? That'd be cool. Whoa. What's going on in here, bro? Sonic, thank you for the 2. What the hell? Thank you so much. This opens, doesn't it? This shit opens when I'm done, doesn't it? That fuck-ass room definitely opens, huh? Oh, this one? They're goddamn aliens, bruh. Goddamn aliens. They watching movies in here. Goddamn aliens, bruh. If this shit opens after I finish cleaning and I have to clean a whole extra room, I'm gonna be pissed. Just saying. Room 7? Oh, Lord. No thanks. Pass. Thank you, Sonic. I appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. Let me throw a little heart on there. Bink. Guys, say thank you. Everyone say thank you with me. Oh, a little smiley face. Oh, that's a baby hand, bruh. Oh, what the fuck? The aliens! I told you the aliens. Get out of here, alien. Everyone say thank you. I try to like, I want you guys to say thank you. I said it before. I actually don't think I've said it recently again. I haven't said it recently in a while, but when there are, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. When there are like donos or gifted memberships or super chats or little stickers, stuff like that. At the end of the day, it doesn't just support me, it supports us as a community because it allows me to continue doing what I'm doing. Because obviously I can't stream without getting money in one way or another because I'd have to literally quit streaming to go get a 5 to like, or 9 to 5 otherwise. So, not only are they supporting me, but they're supporting us as a community. I mean, gifted members are one thing where you can obviously get a gifted membership. But in general, if people do donate or do super chats, things like that, like, obviously I'm going to say thank you and appreciate them for that. But if you guys could also say thank you so they know that the community is also really grateful for it, I would really appreciate that. Because some people, most people who donate or do stuff like that are obviously from our community or our general community, so you know that I appreciate you, right? But it is really nice to be able to have you guys as my community also thank the people who are going out of their way to support me in that way. And obviously supporting me in that way, like monetarily or anything like that, is never required. Obviously I stream for free, right? Like even on my member streams, everyone can watch them now. It's just that like only members can play. But it is just nice to have people be able to say thank you with me, you know, for that kind of stuff. Hi chicken, how you been? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, that's what I kind of like, that is having community also say thank you. I hadn't said that in a while. Sorry, I haven't brought that up in a little while. I did before, but it's been a hot minute. But yeah, if you can say thank you. It'd be awesome. Because also, I can't always be like sincerely thankful like 100% of the time either. Because like maybe I'm right in the middle of something crazy happening, or there's a collab or something, and I want to be like as sincere as possible when I say my thank yous. But like if you guys could also do that too, it's awesome. Say count to 3 and everyone say it. That'd be kind of cool. If we could somehow time it, but then stream delay too. How you doing today, chicken? Hope you're doing well. I know It's completely off topic. I know Mielo is on a break right now. Hopefully everything goes well for her. Poor baby bear. She's been seeming pretty happy, at least lately. Like, obviously, with all the stuff going on that she has to deal with, there's a certain point where it's, like, hard. But she's been trying really hard, and I'm really proud of her. She has been seeming a lot happier, though, since going indie, I think. So I'm glad. Little baby bear. If possible, I'd really love if we could get Otaku-thon to pick me and her up together again. It'd be awesome if we can get the both of us. Because we've been a guest there like 2 years in a row together now, so it'd be nice to have another year of that, but now as indies. I did reach out to Otaku-thon at least. I did email them and reach out to them. I haven't heard anything back yet, but obviously... Booking my ticket so fast. Obviously, let me sip on my drink. Wait, you play TA? Holy shit, that's like a conversation from a hot minute ago. Wait, how did you find out about that? Do I have it on screen somewhere? No, I don't. Okay. Damn. Were you just lurking for a while? Or did someone tell you? But yeah, I fucking love Total Annihilation, dude. We were yapping about it for a hot minute. I'm probably gonna, like, people seemed kind of on board with it, so I might actually do a Total Annihilation stream in March at some point, because the end of February is gonna be too insane with my birthday stream coming up, and then, like, my birthday week coming up, and then the entire, like, week and a half, 2 weeks of the GTA RP server, District 5. There's no way I'll be able to do anything else. I'll be too busy, so I'll probably do it, like, sometime in March. But people seem kind of on board for it, so I'm kind of happy. I'd be actually really happy to stream Total Annihilation for you guys. It's super, super nostalgic for me, so it'd be fun to do it as a stream. It'd be really, really cool. Anyway. Yeah, I haven't heard anything back from Otaku-thon yet, but that is also definitely... Oh, meow meow. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Anyway, sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Otaku-thon. I haven't heard anything yet, but obviously that's because I am a small indie creator. It would make more sense for them to obviously be reaching out and trying to get the bigger name people first, and then seeing what budget they have left and what time slots they have left, and then working with smaller VTubers and creators after that. So obviously they're probably reaching out to people like, I don't know, like Niji or Hollow, or like just large indies in general, right? It makes a lot more sense for them to be doing that first before trying to get a bunch of smaller indies, because they are a big convention. So I'm just waiting patiently and you know, fingers crossed that they will want me back again this year, because every year our panels and stuff have been pretty successful. Our first year panel was super successful. The second year panel, which was last year, was not as good, I think. I don't know. I feel like it was a lot harder this last year. Miel was really busy, so it was really hard for her. And then we were both in person, because the first year I was the only one there in person, and then she was online, so we could like screen share a lot easier, like who was reading what, and it was a lot more fluid. We struggled a lot last year because we were both in person in the same room, and we both had different things up on our screen. Like, she had the facts up on her screen, and I had the like actual slideshow on my screen. So we were constantly looking back and forth at each other's screens, trying to like read and like know what's going on. And it was a lot more bumpy this time for sure. We definitely had a lot more bumps this time, so it wasn't as nice as the first one, I think. And apparently people found the quiz too easy this time. But I was trying to make it not too hard, because last year it was really hard and people weren't getting the answers at all. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I tried to make it a little bit easier with a couple trick ones. But then people just fucking, it's too easy this time. And it was like, oh, what the fuck? Man. But yeah, the concert was super fun. I'm glad we got to do the concert together. But yeah, it'd be nice if we got to go back again this year. I need to prove them wrong. I need to give them a hard fucking panel this time, fuckers. I'll show you a difficult damn panel. I'll show you easy, little shits. I'll make this fucking panel so difficult you won't know a single answer. Ah! Get my vengeance. Next week you'll be able to brain power for sure. I will, because watch my 5-person. Yeah, exactly. I do want to do, obviously, the full birthday week. Pick up. When I pick... Oh, that over there. I want to do the full birthday week, right? And then like it's all day is normal streams and collabs and stuff, and then all night will be the District 5 streams. And I'm gonna be really tired, but I'm gonna end the birthday ones at least on the 28th, and I'll probably take a few days off during the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe, like take them off, and then just do the nightly streams of like until District 5 is over, and just do the night streams for that until it's over, because I think it's running until the 4th, right? I suppose I was like 30 minutes behind. Oh my god. Hi, Adobo. Oh, my DVR isn't off. Son of a bitch. Yeah, because I was like, oh my god, wait, how do you know about... I was talking about Total Annihilation earlier. What the fuck? Hello? How do you know I was talking about that? That was so long ago, and I was like so confused. But I was saying like, yeah, I'm going to actually stream Total Annihilation. Probably sometime in March, because people actually seem on board about watching me play my old niche-ass game full of nostalgia. Fucking DVR, bruh. Piss me off. Somebody 1 decade? Alright, dude. Alright. That wouldn't even be 3 days yet. Bastard. Chat with me, wah. Not a bad thing. What are they saying? Oh, yeah. So I think the server... Hold on, let me pull it up, the graphic real quick to remember. Pretty sure the server goes until... Oh, let me actually pull up the full graphic. Hold on. It's gonna fill. There it is. Yeah, it goes until the 4th, which means the 3rd of March for me. So I'll probably stream it on my actual birthday, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then take the 1st, 2nd, 3rd off from streaming. From streaming on Kohaku like in the morning and only stream at night, just so I can kind of like recuperate a little bit after the long week of streaming every day and every night for a lot of hours. But I don't want to miss any days of this server, especially the end, because the end is when probably a bunch of events are going to end up happening, right? The beginning, everyone's getting used to it and having fun and stuff, and then the late middle end is when all the big event stuff usually happens in these types of servers. So I can't miss it, right? So I have to like push through and do it, but I'll probably take like the days off after the 28th, like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, take them off for a little bit just to kind of rest and kind of be a real human again. But I also want to be able to go and stream at like this time, our noon, like around noon on Aomi on March 1st. Not for like a donathon, not for anything special, just to stream together and spend time with you guys again on my actual birthday. Because I already celebrated my birthday with Kohaku Mama literally last night. We went out for dinner. So I want to celebrate my actual birthday with you guys too on the 1st. So literally birthday stream goes from 22nd, 28th, and the next day, March 1st, my real birthday, we'll be like live on Aomi and just, I don't know, just do like something. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. I want to do it. If I'm too dead though, I won't. But if I'm like way too exhausted, I won't do it. But yeah. We'll see. Thought about next week. I have most of the stuff worked out right now. I'm working out a few more collabs, but for the most part, I'm playing it by ear because I'd rather just play things that I feel like playing. I scheduled out all the stuff for the community day. I've scheduled out pretty much every collab. I have a collab fully planned for Thursday and Friday. And I'm trying to get a collab right now for Monday or Tuesday. I'm not really sure which day it'll be yet. We'll figure that out once I get the responses. But it'll probably be Monday. And I'm trying to get all the Equinox boys back together, including Mr. Not Vance Van Creed, but, you know, the other guy who may or may not had been Vance Van Creed. Everyone's going to be set behind? What? Fucking YouTube put you behind at the beginning? That's crazy. You feel me? I'll disable DVR now, but I don't think it'll do a lot because the stream's already going. I'm not sure it matters if I turn it off now. Stupid thing. I wish it was off by default. I did look to see if there was a way to turn it off by default, but I didn't see anything about that. I did look. It's like, it looks like a manual thing you have to do, like all the time. Every other day collab. Well, not every other day, but Monday or Tuesday I want to do it. Wednesday I want to start a new story game because Wednesdays have always been our story days, right? We always play like a story game on Wednesday. So I want to play a brand new story game because we're finishing The Last of Us tomorrow. I'm so excited, bruh. We'll be definitely finishing it 100% tomorrow. Very excited about that. So we'll start a brand new game, and I'm trying to decide which one I want. I'll leave it as a surprise for now. I have like a couple options. I'm pretty sure I want to start Red Dead. I'm pretty sure I want to start the new Red Dead, or the first Red Dead. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Red Dead 1. Pretty sure that's what it's going to be. I'm not going to say 100%, but pretty sure that's what it's going to be. We'll see. But I'm not too sure yet, and we'll see how I decide it. But yeah. We'll see what I decide on. But yeah, Monday or Tuesday will be hopefully a collab with the Equinox Boys if we can get a date in time that works for everybody. Hopefully. Thursday will be a solo collab with Penny, Miss Penny Puffball, and we're actually gonna be playing this. We're gonna be playing Powerwash together. Hold on. What should I draw? Cat. Yeah. We playing There we go. Yeah, we'll be playing auto? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing again. Whoops. Auto? There we go. We'll be playing Powerwash together on Thursday. Just to yap, because we did that. We may have done that before in a past life where we played Powerwash together and just yapped for like hours and hours, me and well, Penny and I, and it was a lot of fun, and we had like crazy topics, and we were sitting and laughing basically the whole time, and like bickering and bantering and having a really good time. So I'm looking forward to that. And on Friday, I'm setting up a repo collab with some other friends. I'm basically just keeping it really small. I'm keeping it really, really small. I only want to do a few things with like a few people, because I can collab with people anytime, right? And once this month is over, like this February and the beginning of March is over, a lot of the stuff that I've been working really hard on, I won't have to like focus on as much anymore. Like if we hit the goals, I'll get to focus on one of the new covers, but I want to focus on so many other things. Because this whole year, I've been really focusing a lot on just getting myself reestablished and figuring out what I want to do as an indie and applying to conventions and setting myself up and making sure things are working and trying to, I don't know, improve myself a little bit and try new things and, I don't know, like reviving Aomi and like a lot of stuff. I've been really busy, right? Like I've just been like really focusing on me and not really trying to reach out to people too much like I normally do, because I love setting up or I almost like conventions. I love setting up like collabs and stuff like that, but I haven't really been doing it at all since becoming indie because I've just been really exhausted. I've been really tired. I've been focusing on getting myself settled and making sure things are going to work for me. And then once I have all that done without any worry, I can then go back to like setting things up and not having to worry as much, right? Because like once I get things all rolling and things are working confirmed, then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't have to worry about like messing up or like anything like that. I can just know that it's going to work and I'll be okay. And then I can, these all good now? Oh, this one's still not. What is, there we go. This one? Okay, good. And then once those are all, like, everything's all settled and stuff, then it's all good. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can just focus on other things I want to do, like set up collabs. So hopefully coming up into March, I'll start setting up a lot more collabs and stuff with people and events and little things like that, like bigger collabs. And I want to do like a big collab again with like a whole lot of people. I think it's fun to set those up as long as people actually like fucking respond and show up and do what they're asked to do. Like give me their fucking PNGs instead of ignoring me after saying yes. Shakes certain VTubers. Because there are VTubers like that. They're like, yeah, I want to participate. And then like you invite them to the participation server and then they just fucking ignore you and don't respond at all till the day of. And it's like, motherfucker, I'm going to kill you. Don't say yes if you're not willing to like, you know, lock in for a little bit. Like, come on, man, let's be professional. Like, I know we're doing it for fun. At the end of the day, I'm still doing VTubing, a lot of it for fun. That's why I like sitting as a variety gamer. And that's why I'm a variety gamer, not like BFE. Because I want to do it for fun. I wouldn't have fun if I was BFE. I'd be more successful if I was BFE, arguably. Like, I'd probably be able to make more money and have a bigger fan base of that sort of fan base, for sure. But, you know, it wouldn't be me, and I wouldn't be having fun. At the end of the day, I am doing it for fun, but I like to keep a little bit of professionalism about it, you know? Give us a name? No, hell no. Because at the end of the day, it's not like I want to slander people. It's just a generalization, right? And just because somebody, for example, didn't respond well to me and my collab stuff that I set up before, doesn't mean they're not a good person or they don't normally do it. People can have off days or off weeks and not be well, and I'm not going to blame them for it. I'm just also not going to be the one that invites them in the future for like big things. I'll let someone else do it, like a partner that I'm working with for a big event, invite them, and they can be the one that deals with their shit, not me. Doesn't mean that I think they're a bad person or anything. It just means that like they weren't very cooperative this time, which hopefully in the future they will be. And it doesn't determine anything about them as a person, I don't think. But you know, shit happens, and it just means that I'm less likely to want, or I'm less inclined to want to include them in future events that I personally am hosting. But I like to work with people who want to actually be there. It's the same thing as like teaching, right? You don't want to, it's like the most miserable experience ever as a teacher to try to teach people who don't give a fuck about what you're teaching and like just ignore you or like talk over you in class or something. Like imagine trying to be a teacher and teach your stuff, and these fuck ass kids in your class won't shut the hell up, and they clearly don't give a fuck about what you're teaching. Even though you're passionate about it, you like it, and you like teaching, it's like literally the experience is completely ruined because you can't even get a fucking word in because they won't stop talking, right? Or they just clearly don't care or like treat you poorly. Shit sucks. That would suck so bad, right? So like obviously you want to be working with people who care or, you know, are passionate or at least professional enough to give you back what you to give back what you are giving, right? Like I feel like any kind of relationship, friendship, collab work, partner, whatever, right? It's give and take, right? Everything's give and take, whether it's a regular friendship or an acquaintanceship or anything, right? It shouldn't all just be give, give, give or take, take, take. It's give and take, give and take. And I'm not meaning like, oh, you have to give me money or you have to give me viewership by working with me. No, dude, I just want you to, like, if I say, hey, let's do this fun thing together, I think it'd be awesome. You'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I'm totally into that. Let's do that. That sounds really fun. And you'd be like, okay, will this day work? This time, we can set up early at this time. Like, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for letting me know. Do you need anything, like a PNG? Or do you need any help, like, doing this? Like, no, man, I got it. Don't worry. Thank you for the PNG, though. Like, just give and take, man. Give and take. It's great. Like, communicating is so nice. Give and take, man. Is the best. And like I said, I'm never gonna like think poorly of somebody just because of a bad experience with them. Like one, especially something as minor as that, right? Like there's like reasons that I wouldn't like somebody, for example, like if they treated a friend poorly or something like that. But even then, I still try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and that's why I said I could never be evil. I could never actually be like chaotic evil or anything, dude. I give people the benefit of the doubt so much because like I want to believe in the best of people. I really do. So I know everyone has bad days or feels shitty because like I was kind of an asshole when I was younger. Like when I was young, I was an asshole. Definitely. I didn't really care what people thought, and people pissed me off, and I let them know about it. I let them know they pissed me off. I wasn't always the nicest person. I used to get bullied, and I became a bully for a while when I was really young. Because it pissed me off. I bullied the bully, and then I ended up bullying someone else too. And I mean, I finally snapped out of it and realized, wow, I'm a piece of shit, and like bettered myself as a human. But like, it's a growing process. Like, I wouldn't want people to still think I'm an asshole or a bad person now. I've definitely grown a lot since I was a little kid. Both physically and mentally. You know, we aren't perfect. We're people. We all grow and change as time goes. One day someone could be one way and then the next way another day. And that can't be said for everyone. Some people don't change, right? That is something I'm sure we've experienced in our lives. But some people do change. That's why I find psychology so interesting in general, right? That's why I studied psychology, because I find people so interesting and curious about how we can either change or not change, and about everyone is so different. Everyone is so different. That's why I find psychology so curious, because there's never like one thing you can say, oh, this 100% is going to happen every time, because everyone is so different and experiences things and interprets things in all different ways. That makes it really fun, and it's like an ever-changing subject. Nothing will ever be certain, and that's what's kind of fun about it. At least in my opinion. I think some people really like certainty, but I don't give a shit about certainty. I'm just having fun, like, learning as things go. I like going with the flow of things, and I think that's a big part of my personality, because I like going with the flow, and I try not to let things bother me too much. I like to be moisturized and unbothered when I can. I obviously like to set up a schedule or like a certain level of organization just to like keep myself on track. But if things don't go my way, it's like, oh well, all right, we're doing this now instead. I got this. I'll do this other thing I organize another time then. You know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? I think I can't finish cleaning this till I get the back side on the second floor, huh? That's okay. Sip my water. Stretch. Everyone stretch. Good stretch. Yum. Oh yeah, jumping back because I saw you mention Equinox Boys plus Leon. For the collab on either Monday or Tuesday, it would be just the Equinox Boys, so just the 4 of us. I do actually want to plan a collab with the boys that were all like previous Globy boys, including previously known Luca as well. And see if we can't play something with the 6 of us. I think that'd be really fun. But for this in particular, for the birthday stream, I really wanted it just to be the 4 Equinox boys. Because I feel like that's just like, it's a special place in my heart, right? It's not that I don't like Luke or I don't like Leon. I fucking love them too. They're great people and I can't wait to spend time with them and do collabs with them in the future. But for the birthday in particular, I really wanted to just do the Equinox boys because like they'll always hold a very special place in my heart and in my journey as a creator and as a person in general. So I just want to do something like fun with them on that day. We plan to play? I'm not sure yet. I haven't really decided. I don't really know yet. I'll decide it with them. I like to leave things open. I just like to plan things and then leave it as an open thing. Like, hey, you want to do something on this day and this day at this time? They're like, okay, all right, so what do we want to do? And then, like, I'll plan it from there. Because I want something that works for everybody, right? And mid-game? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'll figure something out. Because I still have to wait for confirmation as well. So, you know? I can't even, like, fully decide anything yet. But yeah, we'll figure something out for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun week. But yeah. On days when I'm doing a collab in the morning, like say for example, if it's Monday or Tuesday, not sure what it is, we'll probably be starting the collab around noon, for example, because that's a good time for EU time zone, like 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m., something around there. So I most likely will start stream. So days where I have a collab in the morning, so let's say for example Monday, and then for sure Thursday, Friday, I'll be starting stream at 11:30 or like quarter after 11 instead of 12. That way I can hang out with you guys for a little bit before jumping into the collab. We can talk about the goals for today, what we're going to be up to for the day, how the goals in the Donathon are going, how yesterday went, like what we were talking about, what goals we've hit, when we're going to hit them. Maybe do like say for example, we hit a goal where we have to like vote on something together. Then we'll do the voting during that time when we have some free time just to talk, right? Or like do it on Discord, say like, okay, we have it set up on Discord, go vote, you know, things like that. But I want to be able to have a little bit of time just to hang out with you guys in the morning if it is going to be a collab in the morning. So I will be starting a little bit earlier on days like that. But otherwise, it'll just be our regular noon time. That's something I decided I thought would be a good way to do it. Because it is my birthday, and I want to spend it how I want to spend it, which a lot of it means I want to spend it with you guys. And I'm just setting up a few collabs with people I know will probably be around at certain times for those collabs. So I'm not really setting up a lot, and most of them are pretty small. Like, it'll be like Equinox Boys, hopefully, so like 3 and me. And then there's like a solo collab with Penji, and then a small repo collab as well. Just to keep things small and organized and fun, and have them moving, and... Where's most of your audience from? America. I actually recently looked at it. So one thing that I'm doing that I personally find quite interesting... Is this side dirty too? No, okay. Small. But one thing I'm paying attention to, and I wish YouTube, or not YouTube, I wish Twitch would let you look a little bit deeper at demographics as far as like viewership demographics, but you don't really get to see a lot of that information unless you're a Twitch partner, and I'm not quite there yet. Hopefully one day we'll hit Twitch partner on Aomi, but it is what it is. But I like looking at demographical data because I'm very curious about it and how it is, but I've been keeping track for example, of how I was doing while I made like a spreadsheet, and I'm keeping track of like how I was doing in Globee. I'm keeping track of the last 3 months as well as the first. So I have it written down, like information written down from the first 3 months in Globee, and then the last 3 months of Globee, and then right now I have the first month of not Globee so far written down. And for YouTube, you can see like demographics of male, female, and unknown ratio. You can see like percentage ratio of where demographically most of your viewers are located, like in the US, for example. Sometimes it has like an age demographic as well, from things like 13 to 17, and then from 18 to like 34 or something like that. And there's just little demographics like that, and I find it very curious, and I like looking at it because I thought it was a really fun idea to kind of like compare it and just see how things are going. Not even just to like compare and be like, oh, I'm doing bad this month, or I'm doing better this month, or stuff like that. But mainly, like, it's not to like keep track in that way. It's more just to keep track as a comparison. The main thing I'm keeping track of is my subscriber and follower slash like, and then CCV counts. Which you can't even see a good example of CCV either on Twitch, so I have to take like a sample of a week and then like do the math myself. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it's okay, not a big deal. I take like a week instead of trying to do the whole month because that's too much of a pain. But I'll take like a week or two and like compare it. Did I get all these little bastards? I don't think so. Clean, 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 clean. Clean, 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 clean. Clean, 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 clean. But I find it just very curious to see how growth is working. So growth between Aomi and Kohaku are actually pretty close. Kohaku has a bit more growth, which makes sense as I stream on Kohaku the most. But otherwise, Aomi actually has a higher CCV. And I'm wondering if that has to do with the time zone or like just the old like nostalgia, people coming back to see him after a while. And it's just really curious to see the comparisons between the growth and just how things are going in general. I find it very curious, and it's kind of just like a little project that I'm doing for myself because I find it interesting, you know? CCV, concurrent viewership. So CCV, so CC is concurrent and then V is viewership. So that means like how many people are watching a live stream at the same time, like the average amount of people per minute, essentially, per hour, like per minute per hour of stream. Yeah. It's just curious. It's something I just find interesting, and I just want to keep track of because I find it like fun to keep track of it. And it's not to like bring myself down if I'm doing bad or like, oh man, we gotta bump up our numbers this month. We're slacking this month, guys. We gotta bump up our numbers, stuff like that. No, it ain't like that. It's just like, I don't know. I just find it curious, you know. Oh wow, each letter has to be cleaned individually? Holy moly. I just find it curious, you know? So I've been keeping track a little bit. But yeah, the place where the most people watch me from is the US. And I was actually really surprised. I thought it was gonna be US, Canada. So US as my #1 and Canada as my second. My second is actually the Philippines right now. I was very surprised by that. But I do have a lot of viewers from that area, so it does make sense actually. I was very surprised. The vast majority is a US viewership though. That is where the majority comes from, like up to like 35%, 36% or so, I think. Because I was checking my January stats, I believe. I was checking my January stats. And throughout all of January, it was, it was mostly like 35, 36% US. And then after that, it falls off hard, like down to like 5, 4%, and then a bunch of other places. Filipinos not sleeping. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Filipinos and not sleeping. Name a better combo. You can't. But yeah, the next highest place was actually the Philippines. It was my second highest view place, and then Canada was my third. How many people watch you on both streams? I can't really know things like that as well, just mainly because of, like, Twitch doesn't have as much of an in-depth demographic tracker as YouTube does until you are a Twitch partner, which I'm not yet, so I'm only an affiliate. I have to get 75 average or 75 CCV for like 2 months straight in order to even apply, and even then I might still not get it. And we had an average last month for Twitch, which I only took sample of about 2 weeks worth of streams, so 6 streams. It was about 50. So, I mean, we're getting there. There's streams that do better and streams that don't do as well. Like, I feel like the story-based games don't get as high viewers as on Twitch because people, obviously, if they're not watching the whole story, don't want to come in just for, like, part 4 or 5, but they didn't see part 1 or 2, right? Besides Philippines? It just generally, in general, there was a lot of viewership from SEA in general. So a lot of the places like that, like Indonesia, for example, there was also a small viewership there of like a few percent, which a few percent is quite a lot when you think about it, because there's so many different places in the world that even having a few percent means there's like a significant amount of people. It was kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting it. Because it's not like I speak any of the languages or anything. So I feel like I don't know how I got that viewership from. But I'm really glad they found me and decided they like my content. Because, I mean, they speak English too, right? From all those different countries also speak English. I'm really glad they found me and decided they wanted to stick with my content and, like, enjoy it and stuff. But I was just, like, very, like, whoa, I didn't expect that, you know? That's something I expected. Oops, wrong button. Oops, very close. Oh, hey. This all done now, maybe? Oh, up there. Topper. Learning English. See, the problem is I'm probably the worst person to learn English with because I talk really fast a lot of the time. I don't really mean to, it just kind of happens. Like, I don't mean to. Like, I'll start talking about something I'm interested in or, like, passionate about, and I just get yapping, bruh. Came from tying who? Probably a little bit of it came from, like, who and from Leon. Like, raiding into me and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if that was definitely a factor. But also, there's actually a very, like, large amount of SEA viewers in general for, oh, did I already get most of this side? Sick. For VTubers. It's actually very, very big there. Very cool. Speaking of SEA people and, like, viewers and stuff, I know Ollie, like Koreji Ori, is going to be on the GTA server. And I really hope I can bump into her at least once or twice, because I think she's really cool. I think she's very, very funny. But I've never really had any reason to interact with her otherwise. And it feels... It's really hard, I think. Because I like reaching out to people and meeting new people, right? I have no problem when it comes to meeting new people, big or small. Like, I'm quite sociable and, like, good at meeting people and interacting with people, I find. And, like, I'm very easy to become friends with, I find. Like, I think so, at least. And I really like Ollie. I think she's very funny, right? Because she's very, like, the type of humor I like, which is just kind of craziness and going with the flow of things and doubling down. Your idol? She's definitely not my idol or anything like that, but I do like her a lot. I think she's a really cool person. I think she's very funny, and that to me is the most important thing, is when I think people are funny, I want to talk to them, interact with them. I don't think I have any idols, because that would imply, like, I don't know, I feel like idol culture is like you don't actually want to get too close to your Oshi. You just, like, want to watch from the sidelines and appreciate them and cheer for them. I don't feel that way towards anybody. I want to, like, if I think I would like somebody or I think they're cool, I generally want to go meet them and talk to them and become their friend. Like, so I don't really have an idol or anything, but I think she's really cool because, like I said, I find that she's one of those people who, I think I'd mentioned it before, a lot of female streamers, for example, especially like Hollow, while they are really amazing creators and I love them a lot, I watch them the most, a lot of them don't do a lot of interaction with men. And one of my favorite streamers of all time, my favorite Oshi, aka Matsuri, Natsuhiro Matsuri, one of the reasons I love her so much is because, goddamn, I cannot bounce, is because she treats men and women the same. She doesn't treat them differently. She's very good at collaborations, and she's funny no matter who she's with. And Ollie is very similar, in my opinion. She's very much in the same boat of, she doesn't really care if she's with men or women. She's still just as funny and just as much herself, and treats people equally, and I really like that. I respect that a lot. And I'm not trying to say like other people don't treat men equally. It's just simply that for their own content's sake and for their own preferences and stuff, a lot of them don't interact with men. And generally it's probably recommended by their staff as well to not do it. But in general, it's just nice to see people who are open to, you know, in those positions, being open to talking to guys and interact with them and just being normal friends with them, you know? Kobo? No. It's not about that. That's a weird way of doing it. No. I really hate that too. Like when people try to be friends with you just to get closer to one of your friends, that's just the worst, bro. I've had people do that to me before in the past too. It's really nasty. Because because I've been around so long, right? I know a lot of people because I've been around forever. I'm basically like ancient in this community. Sip my water. My throat's a little scratchy. Wow, excuse me. But because I've been around for a really long time, I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people. Hunk status, pretty much, man. Definitely within this community I am. Because like I said, I've been a VTuber watcher since 2017. We're coming up on 10 years next year, bro. In the end of summer, early fall 2027, I'll have been a VTuber fan for over 10 years. Like actively watching VTuber streams and participating in the VTuber community as a fan for 10 years. Kind of crazy to think about that. But anyway, because I've been around for so long, I have had the opportunity to meet a lot of really cool people and become friends with them, or at least acquaintances with a lot of them. And I have, unfortunately, in the past had bad apples reach out to me and try to become my friend to get me to like set up a collab, because people know I like setting up collabs, right? Like I like doing that because it's something I like to facilitate, is people meeting each other or like putting together people I think will be really funny together and stuff like that, because I value that a lot, right? I think it's really fun. Where's the dirt? Where? Ah, there we go. I've had people try to reach out to me and try to become my friend because they knew I was friends with like XYZ or something, like a certain person that they wanted to become friends with or wanted to, you know, meet. And then reach out to me and be like, oh, you want to do a collab with so-and-so? And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, why not? And they're like, oh, can you invite them then? It's like, wait, why are you pitching a collab with them if you're not the one inviting them? They're like, oh yeah, well, I mean, they're your friends, so I thought it'd be better if you invited them. And I was like, bruh. Yeah, I've had people do that to me. It was a Wiimote. That'd be sick. Hi, Raze. But yeah, I've had people do that to me before, where it's like they try to use me to meet other people or become friends with other people through me and stuff like that. And it's like, so yeah, I would never do that to somebody else. It's such a nasty feeling. No, I mean, I only want to talk to people I genuinely want to meet. Because of course, yeah, it'd be cool to also talk to Kobo because I like her singing. But like, I'm not gonna, like, if I meet her, great. Like, if it happens, it happens. That's the same thing, right? Like, I know loads of people who are friends with Ollie and have interacted with her many times, but I've never like gone on my way to be like, oh, I would love to meet her. Like, if something happens and I get the opportunity to, great. That'd be awesome. Like, that's why I'm like kind of excited. Like, if I do get to meet her on the server, awesome. If I don't get to meet her on the server, oh well, that's okay. Whatever, man. Oh, I fell. Oh man, get me back to the second floor. I was trying to stand on the railing. Let me clean these too. Like, if I do get to meet her, awesome. If I don't, oh well, it happens. Well, I'll never like try to force an interaction with somebody either. I don't want to like be like that guy that tries to like force interactions. I will comment on stuff and like laugh about things, and if I get to meet them, great. And if I don't, that's okay too, man. I'm very like I said, I'm a very satisfied guy. Like, I've been around for so long and I've gotten to meet so many people and become friends with so many people. It's not like I'm hurting to like meet new people or anything. It's not like I need to. It's more of just like, it's a fun thing to do because I like meeting people. I think it's fun. So if it does happen, great. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Yeah, if it happens natural, great. You know what she'll be doing? I haven't really looked into it. No idea. I try not to look into that kind of stuff, except for like people who I'm already like really good friends with. Because then it's like I can bump into them like on purpose kind of thing. But other things I want to have naturally. Like I said, I really want to have like the on purpose bump into the other person who took my name, because it would be really funny, because I'm Jerry Adric or Geriatric, and the one friend, it was like, can I steal your name and be Gary? And I was like, yes. And so I really want Jerry and Gary to be together at certain points and like have people call us and we both go, huh? And be like, you called Jerry. No, you called Gary. No, you called Jerry. And he's like, no, you said that. And I was like, no, I know you said that. And like just turn it around and like be annoying. And I think it'd be really fucking funny to like have that kind of interaction with between Jerry and Gary. And then another friend, I'm not going to reveal who, like I said, has literally asked me to be their divorced husband, or the divorced ex-husband rather. Like, I didn't even know we were married, but we're divorced upon the server starting. We're divorced apparently. Just two old people that are divorced, apparently. And then, like I said, I had other people that have already adopted me as their father or their grandfather. It's like, fuck, again? And it, like, the server hasn't even started yet. So, like, I know things that are happening with certain friends because we're friends and we're already planning stuff, right? Already a backstory? Apparently, man. Which I didn't even know he was gonna be married. You gonna do voices? Yeah, I'm gonna do my old man voice again. My old man, not old man voice. My squeaky... Mickey Mouse if he was a parrot with a Carl Weezer lisp. I'm just gonna use my Ralph voice again because I think it's fun. I like my little voice because it like stands out. Okay, okay, because it really stands out, right? It really stands out because it's such a silly, weird voice that it stands out and not in a bad way. Better backstory than Twilight. True. Boom, boom, boom. I said that like Soldier Boy going, you. Sorry. Specific description? Yeah, that's what Ralph's voice is. It's literally Mickey Mouse if a parrot was imitating Mickey Mouse, but that parrot has been watching a lot of Jimmy Neutron because he's got a hell of a Carl Weezer like cadence. I was like, oh, hi, I'm Ralph. Yeah, I've been fishing and EMTing and I don't know, man. I'm just doing stuff. It's just like that kind of voice, right? And you can hear a little bit of like the Carl Weezer, like how he talks. It's not his voice. It's just kind of like how he like drags certain words. So I kind of do that a little bit, and then it's like Mickey Mouse if it was a parrot. So it's like that's the same voice, like the same like strain I put on my throat when I try to imitate a parrot, like a I want a cracker. You know, like that's kind of like my parrot thing if I was trying to imitate a parrot. And that's basically Ralph. Okay. Okay. It's just a little bit less screechy and a little bit more human sounding than the parrot sound, right? But yeah, that's my old guy voice. I'm literally just reusing Ralph's voice, but it is a different character. It's not Ralph. It is Geriatric or Geriatric. Different voice, different person. Well, same voice, different person. Just because I think it stands out funny, and it's just a good way to meet people. It was really funny, dude. People kept saying how... Your third husband? I have no idea, bro. I have no idea yet. We haven't really thought that deeply about it. It was just like a sudden moment, like, I'm an old guy. She was like, yeah, you're an old guy. I'm an old lady. You want to be my divorced husband? I'm like, okay. What's this? Glass! Grok. I mean, Grok! Croc, but it's Shrek. Shrock. Shrock. What's this? Glass. You know? Oh yeah, I gotta get my voice ready for that again, man. Oh my lord. My poor voice. My poor voice. It's funny because I was thinking about adding like karaoke as a reward. Like just start karaoke if we hit a certain goal. Like right then and there for the donathon. But dude, my voice is gonna be so fucking dead. My voice is gonna be so dead from doing that. And then also streaming all day and then doing that all day. Dude, one of these fuck-ass doors definitely opens, dude. I'm only at 86%. I'm scared. There better not be a room I have to clean. Maybe I forgot to clean the back wall or something. I hope it's just that I forgot to clean the back wall and there's not a whole extra room or some shit, right? Oh, Lord. But yeah, I won't do karaoke, like, anytime soon because of that. I would like to do karaoke eventually, but I'm not going to make it, like, a reward thing. To not drink a lot of water. Okay. Thanks, man. And my colleagues. Yeah, I definitely want to, like, just do it. I think it's funny, and like, it gives people, like, a little stim, like my little okay. Whole structure missed. Oh, I did also miss that over there, which is good. I just hope it doesn't open a room, bro. I really don't want to have a room open up on me and I have to go clean it, dude. Ah, please no. I don't want to open rooms. You nasty ass THX sounding movie starting room. Oh, that too was dirty. Oops. Do not forget a lot of water. Ah, I see. True. I will be, dude. GamerSupps. I already love GamerSupps, but GamerSupps is gonna be my fucking lifesaver, dude. It is gonna be my lifesaver. I'm probably have to drink like 3 bottles of that shit a day if I want to survive, unironically. I already drink 1 or 2 bottles a day, depending on what I'm doing. Like 1 bottle a day for sure, just because it helps me drink more water and helps me get through the middle of the day. Like during stream, like right now I'm drinking some. I usually drink 1 during the day, and then after stream I'll just like chill and have regular water. Unless I need to do a lot of work. So tonight, because I'm doing an Aomi stream, I'll probably have an extra GamerSupps, like closer to the Aomi stream to help keep me up and have my energy up. Because we're probably going to be finishing until dawn tonight. Yeah, we will be finishing until dawn tonight, I'm pretty sure. See how many people survive. I have uploaded part 3 to YouTube on the Aomi VOD channel, but I need to make it public and add a few little tweaks. So just be patient with that. But it is saved, so we're all good. As long as it's saved, it's all good, right? That's the main thing. There. Oh, I forgot this side of the wall. Thank God. I was so worried, dude. I really hope it still doesn't decide to open itself or some shit, bro. Oh, Lord. 60%? Yeah. But yeah, it was really cool. At the beginning of part 3, or like the 3rd stream, I have basically guessed everything that was going to happen going forward, and I was right about a lot of it, because my guesses since the first stream changed a lot. They changed a lot, but they weren't wrong either, because I think in stream 1 I was guessing about how... actually, I guess I can't say too much because spoilers, but I was guessing who the person being in therapy was, and I wasn't that far off. I mean, I wasn't right because I didn't know who it was, but I didn't know who it was yet. But then I guessed who it was by the end, like before I actually got it revealed to me, which was pretty cool. Very interesting, honestly. Look, your pants on the Wolverine. Yeah, the fucking animal jump scare me, dude. I'm so bad at jump scares. That fucker, why was there a Wolverine in their, like, in the cupboard, bro? That shit scared me so bad. Man, well, they got wild animals in there. Scared me, man. I don't like jump scares. I'm so bad with jump scares. I always get spooked no matter how minor they are. They always just get me, bro. I can't help it. I'm a very easily scared person. Very easily scared. Ah! Very easily scared. That's why when we were doing the fucking, in October, I had like the whole month where if you guys like donated like $5 or more, it would like do a scary sound on stream or like a sound alert. It was like either just like a pan dropping or like fucking Tenma screaming or just anything really. And every single time I fucking pretty much every time I jumped or like screamed, and I couldn't help it, dude. I just can't help it. I get spooked so easy. Loud noises, bro. They get me. I'm just a scaredy cat. It's a little guy. You get all the chairs? Yeah, I did. You buy Resident Evil games? Not yet. I'm looking at them, but I haven't bought them. I haven't committed yet. I haven't fully decided what I want to do yet. As like the next ones. I know what series I want to do next, for the horror streams at least, on Aomi, but they're like a bunch of short games, so I'll probably play like multiple of them a stream. And once those are over, I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet. I'll figure it out as I go. I'm not really the type to plan super far ahead for the most part. Like I said, I'm very much someone who likes just going with the flow of things. I don't usually plan too far ahead. That's kind of how I've always been. I'll plan ahead when it comes to collabs, because that obviously involves other people, not just me. But when it comes to just things that I'm doing, I don't really plan super far ahead at all. I like to just go with the flow. Go. That window clean? Can't tell. No, it's not. Your side, yeah. Top. Got it. DBD. Probably a little bit of DBD, yeah. I mean, I still play it occasionally. I don't just, like, play the other ones, but I just don't save the bot of the DVDs. Anthology series? Yeah, that is a good one. I mean, I'm currently playing Until Dawn, right? Which is part of Dark Anthology. And there's some of them I'm interested in, and other ones I'm really not, because they involve a lot of water. Like, I think the one that I actually think is really cool is, like, one where you're on a ship, and that I wouldn't be able to play it. I honestly would not be able to play that one just because of the setting, but it seems like a really cool game. And I heard that there's one other one that's like really popular from that series that I probably also won't play because there's apparently multiple parts where there is like chase scenes or monsters or something in the water, and I'm like, fuck that, dude. I can't do that. I literally can't. Like dirty water you can't see through. It's like body up. Mana Median. Yeah, that one. Mana Median. That one seems really cool, but I don't think I could do it. I think it would actually make me really uncomfortable. Because, like, there's a difference between being scared and having fun being scared and being scared in a way that's not fun, you know? And for me, if it's, like, an actual one of my fears, it's not actually fun scared anymore. It's like I actually don't feel good, right? Because I have thalassophobia. Like, I'm actually genuinely scared of deep water and just things in water in general. Like, it really bothers me a lot. And, like, there's for fun scared, where you can, like, scream and, like, have fun. Like, I love horror movies, right? But I'm not doing anything with water. I really just can't, dude. It makes me actually uncomfortable, and I don't have fun anymore. Past and future? I'm not sure. I have no idea about what happens in that one. All I know is it's on a ship, and I saw someone else playing it, and I thought it was cool, and then I realized it was a ship in the middle of the water, and I was like, fuck that, and I left. I was like, nope. Oh, wait, what? This is straight too. Because I also, like, I'll never ever play Subnautica. There is definitely a certain amount of money that it would take to make me play it, but it's not a reasonable amount of money. It'd be a lot of money to make me play it, to a point where it's actually just like a joke to say how much it would be. It would be in the 5 figures for sure. And there's no oil barons in chat, so I'm safe forever. For that one, at least. But I've seen, like, other people play it, and I tried to even just, like, listen or, like, watch other people play it without even watching the stream of Subnautica. And just the sounds of the underwater were enough to make me feel so uncomfortable that I had to close the stream. Like, I couldn't listen to it. I literally couldn't. The sounds made me so uncomfortable and so, like, uneasy. I just couldn't even do it. There wasn't even, like, anything happening, like, anything bad. They were just building and minding their business and yapping, and I just felt so, like, Whoa. Holy shit. Those buttons went... Oh, wow. I'm glad my medicine finally kicked in. I can fucking breathe again, bro. I'm not so sniffly. Thank God. You knock on wood, that doesn't come back. Knock, knock. In the dark and grim fandango. Enters the ship in the past and one that boards the ship in modern times. Oh, interesting. That's a really cool concept, actually. That is a very cool concept. I can appreciate the concept. I won't play it, but I can appreciate it. I like the idea of it. It's a cool story idea. There you go. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I'm gonna really be dead. So I apologize if at any point during next week or like very closely following it, like after the Donothon or like during it even, if I do seem kind of low energy at any point, because I most likely will be. Like after doing all day streams and all night streams too, I most likely will be pretty drained. So I do apologize in advance if that does happen. I usually don't let that happen in the first place, and if I feel that way, I usually like cancel stream or something. But I'm gonna push through no matter what for that week, because I think it's worth doing. Because obviously, like I said, one of the big points of the birthday donathon for me is that I want to be able to unlock the 2 goals, like the 2 main goals, aka cover 1 and cover 2, because I want to be able to have the funding to do these things that, like, for the entire year 2026. 2026, my big goals are to release 2 covers, and so if we can accomplish funding both of those in, like, my birthday week, that means I have a significantly big part of the anxiety when it comes to making those, like, covers, gone. Because they're expensive, like I said. Like, it's not a cheap thing. It's a passion project. You don't make money from doing covers because you can't monetize it. And even if you did monetize it, you don't make money on it. It's very minimal. So it's very much a passion project you have to sink a lot of money into, right? So that's one of the big anxieties for sure. So if we can, like, completely squelch that anxiety in just this 1 week of me really pushing myself, then it would 100% be worth any pain and suffering of the week of, like, overextending my, like, overdoing myself or anything. It would 100% be worth it at the end, like, the end game of it. The end game would be 100% worth it. So I'm gonna do my best to, like, survive. Even if I am really exhausted, I will probably push myself a little bit. And I don't want you guys to be worried about me because obviously I'm an adult. I know how to take care of myself and I know my limits. But I just hope for a little bit of understanding if I am kind of like, oh, you know, once in a while, which it probably will happen. What am I missing? This window? Oh, a little bit on this wall here, I see. Okay. Oh, under there, yeah. Oh. Was this a roof? Or what is that? I think it might be roof. How dare you be tired from streaming non-stop, am I right? Fucking monster, bruh. Wait, right here, yeah. Oh, can I even get this? If I, like, crouch. There we go. Okay, just, like, tiny little bits that I missed. Oh, some up there, too. This grate. There we go. That light. Okay. Tiny little, like, dots of stuff. Oh, this? There we go. Is that the root? Oh, it is. Okay. That back? That's out back, I think. Oh, on the second floor. That's true. I didn't get all the tops of the windows here. Couldn't reach them. Let's see, can I reach those ones over there? I don't know if they're even dirty. I don't think they are. What else am I missing? Oh, this window still? What's wrong? Oh, this thing. There we go. Oh, that window a little bit. Oh, another thing on this. Down here. And then... Oh, wow. I missed this side. Whoops. There we go. And then a little bit there. Yep. That's a window. Definitely from the upper angle, I just can't see it. Let me see if I can hit it from here. Yep. Okay. Ooh, that one. I think that one's clean. Okay. Some down there is not clean. Aww. What part of you is not clean? What part of you is not clean? I don't really see any orange. And the, like, the warning sticker. Top? How did I do the top though? Oh, a little bit right there on the back of this fucking hose. There we go. That was a really hard spot to get. Right here? Balcony wall? Looks like the inner part, maybe. Oh, this table's not done? Wait, what? Oh, this chair? Oh, this chair's not done. Oh, jeez. I missed the back of it. Whoops. There we go. How do you umbrella? Wait, really? Oh, the pole. A little bit of the pole is still dirty. Everything else except for the pole, man. There we go. And then there's something up there. I think it's on the second floor, though. Kill if you feel like it. Yeah, exactly. If I need to, I will break. Like I said, if I need to, I will. I take pretty good care of myself. Like I always say, self-care is important, man. You're the only one who can properly take care of yourself. So, you know, self-care is important. I always like what's it called? I always, I'm the one saying that, so if I don't actively do it myself too, like who am I really? There we go. Second floor, side window. This one? You, come here. Can't expect you guys to do it if I don't do it too, right? So. Higher. Totally not a hypocrite. No, I'm not, dude. I always take care of myself too. Oh. Sign, front, upper letter. One letter? Yo, kidding me. I missed one letter? Bruh. Alright. Nice. Look at us go, dude. Big. Big. Yippee. Ugh. Nice. Very nice. What would our next ones be? Letter T, my lord. A mini roller coaster? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Leaves the door and open. True. Volcano causing trouble? I think so, yeah. Hi, Raven. It might be the volcano again. I don't really know what the story is this time. I haven't really been paying attention to the text messages too much. We have unlocked pretty much everything we need now, though, I think, as far as the washer goes. Yeah, we have everything I want, which is just these extensions, and I don't really care about any of the other stuff. What's this? Adaptable. I didn't really like the adaptable nozzle. Spinny ones. Oh, you can color them? Oh, no, it doesn't let me color it. Oh man. Wait, can I? Can I not? Oh man, it looks like in the future you'll be able to customize it. But not right yet, it seems. Oh, you buy your furniture with your P points. Oh, you can customize yourself? Oh, what? Oh, what should we be? I look like a mango in this one. Gray. That looks like me. I look gray. That's me, man. I'm gray. I could be gray. Watermelon colors. True. Gray is me. That's like the closest one to me. Just the gray. And gloves. And, well, boots, actually. And gloves, I guess. You can have a different color gloves if you want. Let's take just my gray. Your mask? Oh, mask too? Oh, our mask can be a different color. Let's do a light blue or something to make my light blue mask stand out a bit. Car. I can put details on the... Oh, you're kidding, bro. Ain't no way. I can put flames on the... Oh, yeah, we're putting flames on that sucker. Ah, hell yeah, brother. Ah, hell yeah, brother. Woo! Got some flames on there. Yes, sir. We can put, like, furniture down. Hi, Moon. Hello. All right. Flame mystery reveal. Real shit, bro. Real shit. Yeah. Alrighty. Unless works, I volunteered so I can get some errands done. Ah, I see, I see. Where's my van at? I want to go see it. I think it's... Wait, where's my upgrade I just bought for it? Is it not equipped? Oh, I gotta change it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I gotta pick my stuff. I see. I gotta pick it first to actually make it work. I see. There we go. Yeah, look at my mystery mobile, baby. Yeah. Yeah. What the fire? Is there a mirror I can see myself in? Where's my mirror at? Oy. Where my mirror at? I need a mirror. There's no mirrors. Ah! It's okay, I'm gray. I'm an old man in my gray outfit. I see myself in the reflection. No, it's too spotless. I did too good of a job cleaning this place. By me, I mean by default, it's too clean. Oh, I can't see myself in any reflections. Sadness. Oh, well. Heading out. No worries. Take care, take care. But, hi everyone, but also, bye everyone. I think we're gonna call it here for today. We've been live for about 3.5 hours. Yapping. We'll end by talking about this week and then showing off the donation stuff again. for next week. So, you know, give me a second here. Yeah, where's this one? Oh, no, not this one. Delete, not that. This and this. There we go. So, coming by fast, right? That's what I'm saying, man. So, our week coming forward, tomorrow, we are doing The Last of Us, which should be the finale. We'll be playing until the very, very end. So, I'm very excited to see how it ends, but I'm assuming it's going to end in tragedy. My guess is everyone's going to die except for, like, Ellie or something, and then Ellie just will have nowhere else to go, because there's no way she'll be able to go back to Jackson after literally everyone dying, like, that came with her. No way. On Thursday, as a reminder, we are going to be playing some League of Legends Era Mayhem, because I love it. I will be pushing... Excuse me. I will be pushing that back from noon to 2 p.m. because I forgot I have a dentist appointment at noon on that day. So it just gives me time to get there and come home. And I'm just going for a cleaning and a little checkup because there's free checkups now, like a couple times a year you can go to. So I'm like, yippee! So I'm doing that. Friday, we are not streaming in the morning or an afternoon. We're waiting until District 5 or District V opens up for the very first time. The grand opening of District V, which is a VTuber GTA server, will be opening up at 6 p.m. EST on Friday. So I'll be participating in that. For example, here is my little card showing that I'm there. Very cool. I'm very excited about it. So it'll be starting on, it says 21st to the 4th, but because that's in JST, it'll actually be starting on the 20th at 6 p.m. Very, very excited about it. Cannot wait to play it. But I want to be on the first day, first time, so I won't be streaming anything else during Friday, just so I can focus on that. And then another unique thing about this server is that it is only open from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. EST, and then during the day, it'll be offline, getting updates and tweaks to it to make sure it's always high quality and super good for everyone, which is really cool. So we'll only be able to play it at peak time at night, which works out super well for us, actually. Super elaborate. Yeah, my signature. You like it? You like my signature? It was designed by a friend. It's not my... They designed it for me. On Saturday, we're doing Members Peak, so members of YouTube and subscribers on Twitch will be able to join in for Peak, and then at night, at around 7 instead of 6, we'll be doing District V again, and then the 22nd, my birthday stream starts! Yippee! Sunday, aka the 22nd, where my actual birthday is on the 22nd. We'll mainly just be talking. It'll be like a chatting stream to start with, and a lot of solo games, just hanging out and talking and having a good time. It'll be my actual birthday. And then throughout the week, from the 22nd to 28th, I'll be hosting a Donathon, which are a bunch of goals, which are right here. Boop. On screen, I'll talk about them in a second, but from 22nd, 28th, I'll be streaming every single day at either 11:30 if there's a collab in the morning, or noon if there's not a collab in the morning. Every single day from Sunday to Saturday, 22nd to 28th. And then every single night after taking a break for dinner, I'll be hosting a second stream every night for District 5 or District V. So it'll be 2 streams a day, probably 10 to 12 hours of stream every day for that whole week. The goals, I hope you guys like them. I'm very nervous about it. At the end of the day, the main goals are the covers, but I wanted to make sure I had stuff along the way that you'd also be excited about or interested in. As an extra, if we do somehow complete all the bonus goals, I will add extra stretch goals, but they're secret for now. Hee hee. Smug face. Anyway. At 50, we have a chat tweets. 100, chat chooses banner. Just our standard, like, lower tier stuff that everyone does. At 200, I'll do a no glasses stream. All the ones with a star next to them are things that are going to happen at a later date, not right away. So I'm not going to, like, whip off my glasses in the middle of a stream. There'll be a whole stream dedicated to that. We will play a rage game of my choice, which I'm going to fucking lose my shit because I hate rage games. 400, I'll make a short video of me reading, like reading and recording horror short stories and having it remastered audio-wise to make it sound really good, and post a video of it because I think that'd be pretty fun. Write and record a voice pack. So I haven't written or recorded a voice pack since the very, very first one, and it'll be a free voice pack because obviously it will be funded by this. So it'll be a free voice pack. and it will be obviously mastered as well, and so it sounds good. It won't be like super long or anything, but it should be pretty fun, I think. At the next one will be chat chooses a skeb theme, so we'll have a vote of what people want, and then do a final vote for what it actually will be, and I'll go find a skeb artist to do that, but I obviously won't be doing that until after the week is over. After that, I'll have a stream or multiple stream series, like a lot of series about like a lot of videos probably about trying to beat Minecraft in hardcore mode, and by beat it I mean kill the dragon. And I'm not gonna try to speed run it. I'm just gonna play like normal, try to get some enchantments so I don't die, and try my best to actually beat the dragon in one go. And if I fail, I'll try again. If I fail 3 times to kill the dragon, though, I will probably cry and give up. But I want to beat on the first try, because fuck losing. I want to win. The next one, we'll do a Choices Matter game, where chat chooses something maybe like The Wolf Among Us from Telltale, where like I'll play it however I want, but when it comes down to a choice of save somebody or kill somebody, you guys are the ones who will choose for me. And even if I don't want to do it, I will do it if that's what you vote for. You guys will be the ones who make the deciding factor in every single choice. The next one is reading an entire movie script for a stream. So you guys will get to vote between some movies that I will select. Because obviously I want movies that I actually enjoy. And I'll read and like have an idea about how they go. So I can actually read you the scripts and like kind of do voices and have fun and like actually try. We'll do a whole stream of the entire script. If we get to 1,000... we'll have funded our first ever song cover for the year, our first ever indie song cover, and our first song cover for 2026. And I'll get to start working on that after that week, like later into March, which is really cool. 1250, it'll be a hand cam stream with the theme. I haven't thought about what it is yet, but we'll decide that together. 1500 will be a Hear Me Out stream, which will be kind of fun, I think. It'll be silly and fun. 1750... will be I will commission an ending screen, so you guys can no longer say O2 stream every time I show you my schedule, even like though we just started stream. Freaking little shits. We'll have an actual ending screen rather, if we get to that goal. And then if we get to 2,000, which is double the first one, we will get a second song cover funded for the year. The goal of this whole birthday week is to essentially fund the 2 biggest projects of my 2026, which are the song covers, because I would like to do 2 song covers per year instead of just 1 per year like I did previously in Globey. So if we can hit both of those, so I can do 2 covers in 1 year, that'd be really awesome and cool. And then I don't have to worry about funding it for the rest of the year. I'll already have it funded and have it saved in my bank and ready to use, which would be really cool and awesome. Be very, very helpful. And like I said, if we do somehow get all these goals done, and we have like it's not just like the last day, like if we finish the bonus goals on like the last day on like the Saturday 28th, I won't bother adding extra goals. But if we finish it early, like when there's still a day or 2 or 3 remaining, then I will add bonus stretch goals as well, which are secrets for now, like I said. But yeah, it'll be a really fun week. So our week ahead is already really fun. We'll be literally finishing Until Dawn tonight on Aomi. Speaking of Aomi stream is Tuesday, Thursday only. He will not be streaming Saturday, because that'll be District V. For the entire week of Kohaku birthday, there'll be no Aomi streams at all. So no Saturday stream coming up, no Thursday, no Tuesday, no Thursday, and no Saturday again the week following. But there might be a surprise stream on March 1st, just to see how I'm feeling. We'll see how I'm feeling by the end of the week, because I'm probably going to be really dead. But yeah, daily like streams every day during our regular hours plus more. Collabs, community days, and then also nightly GTA streams. Oh god. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. I'll have like a little progress bar tracking when we're on and stuff too. But yeah, it will be only through Streamlabs. So any gifted memberships or super chats, things on Throne, those will not count towards the goal, because obviously I need it to be actual cash sent via Streamlabs, so I can put it directly in my bank afterwards, because I need it to fund the cover, right? I need it to be able to pay for the instrumental, for the art, for the MV editing, for someone to make the music video, for someone to edit my voice and do the audio mixing. So obviously I can't accept it in different ways. Excuse me. I need it in cash so that I can pay cash, right? To the people who will be working with me on those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me during my yap today and my explanations of what's going to be happening in the future. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a really good time. I'll probably die due to exhaustion, but we'll push through. We will persevere no matter what. It'll be fine. Really quick, I'm gonna be a greedy fuck for a minute. I can activate ads whenever I want on YouTube, so I'm gonna activate an ad now that we're ending stream, so you can just like chill. I already finished talking about everything I wanted to. I'm just gonna set up a raid and just set an ad, and then YouTube gives me like $3, and then you know you guys don't have to watch it anyway because I'll raid into someone else. Thumbs up, yeah, sound good. Let me find someone to raid real quick. I decided that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like an ad at the very end of stream, so YouTube loves me for putting ads on my stream, even if it's only at the end, and then I'll raid out as the ad happens, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. We will raid into. Let's go raid Penny. I haven't raided her in a bit. She's celebrating Pancake Day, I guess. Cool. That's a thing. Yeah, I can insert ads when I want because I don't put them on automatically. Here, let me do our, first of all, Discord. And then we have Kohaku, or not Kohaku, Jesus, Aomi, because there'll be an Aomi stream tonight at 8 p.m. EST. We'll be finishing up the final part of Until Dawn. And then, exclamation mark, raid. Wait for it. There it is. There's your copy paste for a raid message. We're gonna go see Penny. I'm gonna start the ad now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you guys. Big love, big care. Take care of yourselves. I'll let the ad run. I'll probably just sit here and stare at you for like 20 seconds, and then I'll end stream by rating. All right, see you. Bye. Ad has been inserted. I don't know if it's like a quick pop-up ad, if it's like an actual ad that forces you to watch for 5 seconds before you can skip. I don't know what it is, but it might just be one of those ones you can skip after 5 seconds or so. I have no idea what it is, but either way, get hit with an ad, nerd. Get hit with an ad. All right, bye.